toi. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first game on the live stream of the Zurich Friendship Tournament here out of Zurich, the swimming pool of Oerlikon. We present you the first game. We have a team from Italy and a team from Holland. The Italian team is Musa, coming from Sardinia, and the Dutch team is
Michele de Ruyter.
The competition has started well. We are in the group stage of the games, and we only have a couple of seconds until the game will start. Referees are from Ruyter, and the sprint starts.
So we have Stefan White from Michele de Ruyter. He won the sprint, and there is a foul. Now the time is stopped to settle something at the referee table.
There seems to be a problem with the clock. It's running towards the wrong side. It's not running down, it's running up. Musa is playing in blue boats and blue vests and white shirts, and the team from Michele de Ruyter, black boats, black shirts, and red and white boats. We're up and running. The game started again. Michele de Ruyter is attacking. So to everyone who's watching, this is the first live stream game we have here. So we're in a bit of a testing phase, adjusting things, but I'm sure it'll be up and everything will be up and running. Michele de Ruyter still attacking. They have 10 seconds on the shot clock. They will need a shot soon, otherwise possession will change. Here's the shot, and they have a corner.
Possession will change. Here's the shot, and possession will change. Here's the shot, and
And here's the first goal. Michele de Ruyter, player number 8, Renaud van den Berg.
Beautiful goal out of a set piece situation, the corner taken, and probably spent some hours on this in the winter training.
And here's the first goal.
So let's see how this continues. First time Musa is on the attack, and let's see what they have.
That was a center pass that didn't find the player who it was meant to. Are we going to see a counter goal from Michele de Ruyter? Quick passing, hand to hand, looks good, and a nice lob. There you go. That's Swisscanoepolo. You're making a mistake on the opposite side, and you will be punished immediately.
And a nice lob
for Michele de Ruyter.
Passing, hand to hand. It looks good, and a nice
It's going to be difficult now for Musa. They will have to settle themselves a little bit and find their way, keep the ball for maybe the first minute, try to get comfortable with the situation, and take a shot in the end of the shot clock run. That's the tactic they are showing right now. you can see, Iknusa is struggling quite a bit to get into the center position. Michele de Ruyter, physically a very strong team, but now with a quick play, they got through and got the goal to make it 2-1.
Michele de Ruyter, physically very strong team, but now with a quick
Nice pass,
play,
nice
they
trick,
got
and
through the
goal.
center position. Michele de Ruyter,
Sure they're
physically
happy
very
to
strong
be
team, but now with a
scoring
quick
right now.
play, they
On the
got
goal.
through.
Again, that was Michele de Ruyter, straight on the other side of the goal. Wanting to score the important 3-1. Now the corner man.
Iknusa here obviously with a very young team. They are building up something there in Sardinia, and it seems to be quite competitive pretty soon. Michele de Ruyter is now a good shooting position, and there's going to be another corner for Michele de Ruyter.
Here we go. This is the 3-1. Player number 1, Bart van Ees, scored for Michele de Ruyter. The Dutch typically good shooters, strong shots. As we've just seen in the last couple of seconds, 3 or 4 shots by the Dutch, and in the end one is going to go in. 3-1 from Michele de Ruyter.
Yeah, Iknusa had a little delay here in starting the game. It's one of the points that was especially stressed with the new rules again. You have to start the game in a static position. You're not allowed to restart the game after a goal while moving. And you'll have to learn, I think. A lot of people have to. And this is probably for them as well the first tournament where the new rules apply. Even though this is not really a new rule, they should already know about this.
That was close. That hit the bottom bar. Ooh! That was dangerous play by the Dutch. You want to make sure that the ball receives your teammate when passing in front of your own goal. I think they were lucky there. But they're back in possession. We'll see what happens next. Regan, as you just mentioned, new rules. This is a big change for this year. The ICF has set up a new set of rules, and we're going to comment on this as soon as we see it.
Yes, so far as the tournament is running, we didn't have a lot of issues with the new rules being applied. I think most of the people on the pitches, they know about the new rules already, and we didn't have a lot of situation with big changes in comparison to the last years. Now Iknusa trying to get back into this game, trying not to let it slip before the halftime break. Would be a good moment for them to score again.
Some good passing around, quick passing, hand to hand. Snipped out of the hand shot, but they're still in possession. They've got 20 seconds on the shot clock now, and a risky pass, but arrived there.
And another risky pass to lose the ball.
Yeah.
But there was a foul play involved, so they get a free shot from that position right below the goal. That's a very good opportunity for them to get back into this game and make it a 3-2. Let's see what they make out of it.
Didn't score. It's a corner for Musa.
Let's see if they have a corner play in their repertoire to score a goal as well. Right now it doesn't look like there's a lot of pressure on the defense. They will definitely have to get that pace up a little bit if they want to get into that Michele de Ruyter, that strong, physically strong defense.
There's a bit of a situation between two players, but the referee has everything under control.
Yeah, it was unclear for a moment whose ball it was. It's in the heat of the game, you not always know the call of the referee. And here we go. Beautiful, beautiful play by Musa. They got the ball right below the goal, and one-on-one with the goalkeeper on a play of this level usually go.
It's an interesting game. We'll see if Michele de Ruyter can put one more goal in to the net. They have 2 minutes to attack. Only 45 seconds on the shot clock, but we'll see how those play out. Ooh, that's a corner. That was a good shot. Should have been a corner. Yes, it is a corner.
Calls the corner.
Yes.
It was a bit unclear for a moment because the ball hit the line where the goal is attached. So Musa players didn't know at first.
Referee called a timeout, and he has his cards in his hands. And we see a yellow card. A yellow card to player number 11, and there is a discussion between two players. I think it's rather friendly, and player number 11 is sent off for a foul. At the moment he's not really sure why he has received that card, but I've never seen a referee change his opinion after he has given a card. So that's it. Musa are one player down for 2 minutes, and they will have to defend strongly against the strong Dutch. Bam, they started the game and scored. And now this is one of the new rules. Player who have received a yellow card do not have to stay outside. If the opposite team scores a goal, they can come back on. Musa is up to 5 players. Again, the name of the yellow card is a power play yellow card.
Exactly, that's just the same situation as everybody knows it from hockey games, for example. You get the 2-minute penalty, but as soon as the opposite team scores a goal, you're allowed to get back on.
We only have 1 second on the shot clock, and the game, the first half, is over. At the moment the score is 5-2 to Michele de Ruyter.
It seems to be quite clear, but you never know in Swisscanoepolo. There can be a lot of goals scored in the second half as well, and Musa is going to have to do some talking, maybe some tactical changes in the halftime. I think they gave away the balls too easily, especially if you're playing against a team that's as physically as strong as Michele de Ruyter is here. You have to make sure you take care of the ball, you don't lose it easily, and that is to score a lot of more goals.
Some highlights from the first half. So welcome back for the second half of the game. Referees are ready, teams are ready. Here we go. Good start by Michele de Ruyter. Fairly quick.
This time it was number 1 player Bartones who won the sprint. So Michele de Ruyter won both sprints in this competition.
I'd like to correct the score that I mentioned at the end of the first half. The correct score is 4-2 to Michele de Ruyter.
They corrected this right now, so it's we're back on 5-2. Goal from a center position, always extremely difficult to defend if you get a player into that position.
Italians moving the ball around, trying to find a way to get into the defense.
Yeah, you can really see they are struggling to get the ball into that center position, even though they are trying. The defense by Michele de Ruyter is that strong, so they are struggling a lot to get the ball into the dangerous area.
There is a physical difference between those two teams, and if you're the weaker team, passing has to be accurate. You have to be able to move the ball quick, and if you can't, then it will be physique. There you go. Winning the ball on your side, 1 or 2 passes up the pitch quickly. And here we go, there you go. So, as a team, you lose the ball, you have to get back quickly and defend. So we have 2 teams playing from different countries, from Italy and from the Netherlands. And here at the Zurich Friendship Tournament, there were also teams from all over Europe. More teams from Italy as well, but there's also a team from Poland, teams from Germany, a team from France, there is a Danish team here, and of course also teams from Switzerland. The host Zurich who plays in this competition, as well as the Swiss under-21s. So if you need information about the games, and if you're interested who is playing when, have a look at canopolo.ch, and you'll find all the games online as well as the results, but you can also check out the social media channels, and you'll find the games and results online.
Michele de Ruyter again applying a lot of pressure on that Musa goal, and they got a corner out of that situation. It's really going to be the task of Musa right now to get there behind the ball and make sure they don't get a lot of goals, because it's always very frustrating, and it's going to be difficult for them to get back into this tournament if they get like very big loss in this game.
Yes, we're in the group stage of the tournament. 3 or 4 teams in a group. You have to go through first or second to be able to play in the final round. So if you lose a game, you better not lose it with too many goals in order to stay in the tournament. Some good passing, and yeah, he's got a shot. Oh, and the corner.
Yeah, that was now a nice break by Musa. They used their speed well to get into that position right in front of goal, but right then they had some difficulties to get that shot on target. But they got a corner kick, and let's see.
Good pass inside, two-handed shot. Surprise for the goalkeeper, but he was there. And another break for Michele de Ruyter. There you go. Classic break. You win the ball. Two players sprint up the pitch. Hand-to-hand passing. And here you go.
That is an issue in this game right here. If you're not the physically strong team, or maybe also if you're not the fittest team, you have to play very cleverly, and the tactics need to be on point to not lose, like the display Musa is making right now. A lot of people behind the ball is always good for defense, but then when you're struggling to get the ball into the dangerous area, you lose your head, and you get in with too many people. So every loss of the ball is going to be a counter-attack.
So Michele de Ruyter is pressing out, putting a player on the Italian player who takes the corner, puts a bit of pressure on the Italians. It's not easy to play out from that position.
Now we saw a corner taken, but Musa still had to hurry to take a shot because the situation was not a reset situation of the shot clock. So they only had a couple of seconds left to take a shot. What they did, and resulted in another counter-attack, which they defended very well in this situation. Now they maybe have a situation where they can use their speed to make a counter-attack themselves, but they take it easy to rebuild their attack.
Oh, nice goal. Not looking straight to the goal, and scoring from a good position. I'm sure the player is pleased with himself. On that, the score is only 7-3. So a bit of a highlight for player number 3, I thought.
Yeah, it was a lovely pass into the center position, and then the shot was taken unconventionally. It's difficult for the goalkeeper to read these kinds of shots, so it was a lovely goal all in all.
Only a couple of seconds left on the shot clock so Michele de Ruyter need a shot. It was deflected by the goal, not by the goalkeeper, so it's a goal line throw for Musa.
Yeah, I think that was the first situation in this game where Michele de Ruyter took the whole minute to end their attack, to get the shot on target. And maybe with the score of 7-3, they take it easy for a bit and save some energy for the next games.
So we're in the last minute of the game. There is also a new rule that applies to the last minute of the game. No more green cards in the last minute of the game. If the referee gives a green card within the last minute of the game, it is straight a yellow card. So you have to be careful fouling in the last minute, because you'll be punished right away with a 2-minute card.
And here we go, another counter attack by Michele de Ruyter. The Italians here maybe spent a second or two too long complaining about referee's decision, but as you mentioned before, Pablo, no referee has ever changed his mind because of complaints by players.
Yeah. One last shot, 15 seconds before the end. It is actually enough time for the Dutch to have another shot, and a really nice goal by player number 8 from the center of the pitch, Reno van den Berg, who puts the score nearly to 10 goals to 3, 9-3 final score for Michele de Ruyter against Musa.
Michele de Ruyter now won both of their games in the first group stage, so it's going to be Zurich against Ignusa settling who is allowed to proceed further up in this tournament. And it's going to be a very interesting game between the both of them. It was a little tighter, the game between Zurich and Michele de Ruyter, but no game is like the other. This is Swisscanoepolo, you never know.
The next two teams are already warming up. It is Neptune from Denmark, who play in black boats and blue buoyancies, and which will be a bit difficult for you spectators to differentiate. It is MKSF, that is a German team from Germany. And they just came up into the first Bundesliga, started playing polo on a higher level. Yes, in a couple of minutes the game will start. Will be a bit difficult to differentiate, a lot of blue, a lot of black on the pitches, but we'll help you as good as we can. We'll see you in a couple of minutes.
So welcome back everybody. We're still here in Zurich. Next game up is MKSF from Germany against Neptune from Denmark. Neptune won the sprint for the ball in the first half, and now they're going to proceed with an attack the Germans here are putting on a tactical play. They go all out. Everybody's going for one player, trying to get the ball as quickly as possible, but Neptune plays it cleverly. They got in a dangerous position and even got a shot on goal, maybe claiming a foul, but they were not lucky enough. The referee gave them a corner. So let's see what they do with their first attack with the defense situation by the Germans. That was some sloppy passing right there, so the Germans press right away and try to get Neptune on the quick break, which looks quite promising on that situation. Oh, they messed it up right in front of goal. There was a lot of pressure by player number 4 from Neptune on the German counterpart in that situation, so he wasn't able to get the ball to his colleague. Now, lovely pass behind the head by number 2, and Stefan Bartelt from Neptune trying to score the goal. Another corner coming up for Neptune in this situation. They put a lot of pressure on the goal. They got into that hot zone right in front of the goal, and unfortunately didn't manage to score a goal. I can see also the German defense is physically ready. They keeping the Neptune players out of the dangerous zone right in front of the goalkeeper, and putting a lot of pressure on the player with the ball, trying to give him no rest, give them no peace to play, to put on their nice passing, which we have already seen in these early 2 minutes of the game.
Shot clock running out.
As you can hear with me now in the commentary box is Christian Born from Zurich. He's taken over for Pablo, who is on a quick break.
Yeah, welcome from my side. Looking awesome, this nice game.
Yeah,
Another attack here. Great shot, but great defense as well.
Very well defended. Now he's under a lot of pressure by 2 players, but he manages to get the ball out of that situation. It's very well played. You said looking great. It's not only the players that's looking great. It's also the venue. It's a lovely venue to play early season canoepolo, to get the good preparation here in Zurich. They have a 50-meter pool. It's very good conditions to get an early start into the season.
Yeah, I mean, talking about that, I can only confirm this is one of the best locations to have a tournament, especially in winter. And I think it's reflected in the quality of the teams. We only see best teams from Europe here in Zurich competing for the title of the Zurich Friendship Tournament, which is really awesome to have this great quality. We couldn't have it better in Europe. Awesome. Ooh, nice shot. Number 8. What's the name again? That was Jan Mester. What an awesome shot. Great goal there.
There was a bit of an... they were a bit confused, the defense of Neptune. They thought they had the ball. They didn't quite get it out there, and that's how you receive. So it's going to be interesting to see how they play now in this situation, how they continue their attacks. They're going to have to put a lot more pressure on the German defense now.
Yeah, this German defense really pushes back. They do a great job, but now it's a bit open. Kind of single move here. Great passing. Going alone. Pass into the center and shot! What a great goal.
It was number 1, Kasper Kronberg from Neptune. And
there was a draw. Game keeps being exciting. Really nice. 5 minutes to go
in this first half. Also, our apologies if we maybe do not pronounce 1 or 2 of the names correctly. Obviously, Danish is not our mother tongue. Neither is Italian. So Please forgive us if we pronounce those names funny. Now Neptune managed to get another attack from the Germans out of the heat, and now they're trying to score a goal right in return. And they managed to do so. Again, Kasper Kronberg, and the captain of Neptune, he's playing a very good game so far.
Yeah, that was really typical Canopolo, fast playing attack. You know, defense has almost no time to settle themselves. Really great play here from Neptune. They are Danish champion.
I'm not sure. But
well informed, but to be honest, I think they are. But anyway, I mean, they're really good.
I mean, they must be to be here in this high quality tournament, I would say.
Oh, a great shot again of number 8, who scored before Jan Nestor. He has really this kind of difficult to reach shot from the side.
Also, the Germans managed to get the rebound. They can continue their attack, have another 60 seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah.
They can still apply pressure to the Neptune defense and try to get this equalizer again.
Yes, exactly. And what we need to say is that Neptune, ooh, what a nice shot.
Lovely
What a
two
nice
passes.
shot.
Lovely two passes
Yeah.
right into the center position in front of goal.
That was just perfect tactic, bringing the ball into very securely, and then this shot from the center, really great down. Although we must say Neptune's defense is supported by Stefan Bartel from Switzerland. I mean, he's really a good center player, but this time he had no chance to defend this great shot.
Yeah, it gives us an idea of how well played this attack was by the Germans, who, as mentioned before, just promoted into the first Bundesliga.
And there is Stefan Bartel. He can shoot it. Look at this. And this is why he's one of the most valuable players of Switzerland. He can score from almost any position in the attack. It's incredible.
Yeah, defending against Stefan Bartel is a hassle. He scores even if you think he's not able to shoot at the goal. So the Germans will have to make sure to take him out of the game.
And there was another shot, a bit early, I have the impression. But the game keeps going, yes.
Yeah,
No
they managed to get the rebound again, which apparently is one of the qualities of this offensive playing.
Absolutely, you say it right, Christoph. And there from the side, nice plate. Oh,
Lovely, lovely way to get behind the defense.
And there's a rebound.
That shot was maybe taken a bit too early. He was not in a very good
impression.
Yeah, he was not in very good position to get that on goal. Of course, you can always have the momentum of surprise, but in this case, it was defended well.
Once there is a shot clock reset, you should be 100% sure that this is a score. Otherwise, rather maybe keep the seconds and make sure you get a great attack.
Yeah, of course, the Germans are pushing for another goal. They're down 1 still in this game, but we're still in the first half, and it's a lot of time to get back in this and maybe even score around in the second half.
What we see right now is the center, Stefan, who's really in the middle there, waiting for a nice pass. But the Germans keep it really tight there, making sure nobody comes in.
You can see the Neptune attack is working in waves. They get in, they get out, they make another run, and that one was dangerous.
That was an epic save of the goalkeeper. Impressive. That was a really good shot. I mean, a bit in the middle, but very sharp.
Yeah, he really keeps his team in the game right there. And now they have another 45 seconds in this half to maybe get one more shot on goal. Make sure the opponents cannot take another shot after them, so they play down the time a little bit in here. That's a tactical thing. Everybody would do this in this situation.
Exactly, 30 seconds to go. They definitely wait for the last shot. Now we will see what the Germans can do with it.
Yeah, they got another 15 now on the shot clock, so they're going to have to make sure that shot is good to not receive a counterattack by Neptune.
and they get the corner. No corner. Okay, so they need to make sure that's on the score, but the time is off.
Yeah, never mind this. The referee was not quite sure about the situation, if it was a corner or a goal line throw, and it's no big issue in this situation as the time was running out anyways. Now the teams have a moment to breathe, maybe drink with some water or isotonic drinks and get their tactics back in order, and maybe do some minor adjustments to their offensive play. We'll see about the second half.
Yes, and for those that are listening along outside in the world, welcome everybody to the first live stream from the Zurich Friendship Tournament. This is our first live stream. We hope you really appreciate it. Please spread the word. We will be live streaming from now on throughout today until 10:30 in the evening. As well, we will start tomorrow, I think approximately around lunchtime, live streaming, and do this until 4 o'clock. I think the final is around 3:15, and please spread the word. So tell it to your friends and those that love canoe polo that they can stream and listen along, and we really hope you appreciate.
Exactly, as Pablo mentioned before, you can find all the details of this tournament on our homepage or in our social media channels, and make sure you're online for the games you're going to watch. We have a couple very interesting games coming up, especially tomorrow. Now is early group stage, so it's interesting as well, but tomorrow we're going to have the semi-finals, the finals going on. There's going to be a lot of more heat in these games, and we're going to see top-class canoe polo, especially tomorrow.
So now again, teams are preparing. Neptune with the blue vests against the German MKSF with the black vests.
Apparently the referees are struggling with the clock again. This seems to be rocket science to some of the teams. Let's see if we can get one of the Zurich players to help them out.
To be honest, earlier today I was preparing a guide, so it's pretty crystal clear, but still maybe my guide was not good. So what shall we do about it?
Yeah, let's
give me a second. I will search for somebody who helps them.
Perfect. I think they sorted it out already themselves. Your guide was helping. Apparently it's not helping everyone at the first moment.
Is the scoring right though? I think it was 3-2, wasn't it?
That's true. They still got the score wrong. They fixed it right now. As if they were listening to us as well. Now everything is ready for the first sprint in the second half, and let's see who can get this ball right now. Neptune won the first sprint. Now it looks like the Germans they won that one, and compared to Neptune, to the Germans, they don't go all out right now.
Ooh.
With a surprise shot, number 4, Ludwig Thomas tried to surprise the goalkeeper, and goalkeeper was ready. It was again Kasper Kronberg, who's playing amazing in this game.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Okay, but they're kind of preparing their attack.
Yeah, you can also see here the Germans, as I mentioned before with Neptune, they work with waves, waiting outside of the defense for a moment and then pushing in with a lot of pressure.
Although I have the impression the German team starts most of the time from the middle, but what the attacker is now doing, he got a free shot, now he's in a great position. Wow, that was trick shot almost, trying to loop it in.
Yeah, trying to get that sneaky shot around the paddle of the defender, but didn't manage to get it on target.
But actually quite a creative choice of shot, I must say, and as well the positioning, you know, he was really kind of positioning him in front of the defense. Defender couldn't do much. Once he was positioned, he was able to throw the shot. So nice variation.
Yeah, that was cleverly played. Now there is a paddle issue for Neptune. They managed to defend it. So
and quite an offensive defense here from the Germans, MKSF.
Exactly.
They of course need to hurry up. They need to make a shot, make a goal.
Yeah, I think with them though, it's also a tactical thing. They really try to push the opponents. We've seen this from the very first moment. They lost the sprint. They went 5 out. They went to put pressure on that ball to win it back. Neptune is working great in the offense so far to sustain that pressure.
But you saw this pressure was paid off. They got the shot, and now counter attack, and this is the most important score for them, huh? So it's 3-3 now.
We got the equalizer. So.
And you explained it very well, Christoph. Well, once the German come out, the great advantage is that the opponent needs to shoot after 60 seconds, and most likely they're not going to have the best position to do so if they play the defense game very offensive, and that's exactly what happened right now. They took the shot, Neptune, did not hit the goal, and there was the counter-attack. Great play from the Germans.
Exactly, Neptune maybe a little bit too offensive, trying to sneak in behind the defense, and the player with the ball was under a lot of pressure, which made that situation very bad for them and resulted in this counter-attack goal. Now for us and everybody watching, this is even more interesting now as there's a draw.
Yeah, I mean, we can't complain about Swisscanoepolo. It has developed so much and it's become so professional. You see so many scores right now. That was Stefan Bartelt, wasn't it? Taking the shot.
No, it was number 2. It was Rudy.
Ah, it was. Yeah, absolutely. Sorry for that.
But still, top quality shot was blocked early on though, and they lost the ball in the corner. Now maybe for first time in this game, the Germans get the chance to go in and be 1 goal up. They have the numbers in the attacking zone, and
there we go. A trick shot.
He tried to lob the goalkeeper again.
I think he was attacked, huh? Exactly when he wanted to throw the shot, he was attacked by another boat.
Most probably the boat tackle got him off balance right there, and you know it's very difficult to shoot a ball sitting in a boat, and even more difficult if there is another guy tackling your boat while you're trying to get that ball on target.
These attacks are massive. Look at these guys. These are mountains of muscles, and if they hit you strong, you're gonna bounce heavily in your boat, and at the same time shooting is almost impossible.
Now Neptune on the attack again with the corner, trying to get into that center position, but the Germans, they work their defense so well. They don't allow any blue vest.
It's incredible what these Germans do out there. What an awesome job. At the same time being offensive in the defense, but when it counts, they are packed.
Very, very compact, you say. Right, it's tremendous, that defensive work. We have one of the top class teams here. Oh, beautiful!
What a shot, huh?
There was Stefan Bartelt, the
Swiss top scorer, playing for Neptune this time, and I think they won't regret that he's playing this weekend with them. What an awesome support for Neptune here.
Yeah, I think he is a win for every team he plays with.
I mean, that shoot was laser. It was so sharp.
Now yet again, this is very frustrating for MKSF to get back into this game.
Again, they are behind, and the shoot here, I thought it was even a corner, but the referee is not agreeing with my opinion, and I think he's right, to be honest. They do a great job here. There's not much complaint about the referees. They do an awesome job as well. Really professional. We play with the new Swisscanoepolo rules here in Zurich. To a large degree, we have implemented them as far as we can and technically allowed. And these new rules are not easy to apply, but the referees really do a great job so far. We did see a couple of yellow cards so far due to the new rules. Regan, can you tell us something about this?
Yeah, we mentioned it before. We had the power play yellow card in the game before with Musa, where a player was sent off for 2 minutes, but in the very first seconds of those 2 minutes, the opponents, Michele de Ruyter, they scored a lovely goal, and the player was allowed to get back on directly. So this power play situation adapted from from the 2 minutes to where you have to play the whole 2 minutes, which slowed down the game a little bit, to be honest, to this power play situation where you can get back on pitch when the opponent scores a goal.
And there is it! Number 1 from the Germans. Jonathan Thomas is shooting here a nice, very fast attack it was, or let's say semi-fast, but Neptune was not adapting and not kind of positioning well or fast enough to have a good defense, and the Germans kind of sneaked through, and that was this great shot.
Exactly, he snuck in behind the defense, maybe behind someone's back who didn't notice him, and so he got in a very good shooting position, and the pass was spot on, so he just had to score that goal. And it was the equalizer again, so this game is really, really tight, and we're all happy to see this display of Swisscanoepolo here. Another shot taken from the center position right in front of goal, but there were too many paddles in between, so they got the corner instead of a goal. Let's see how they set up their attack. They got one player in the center trying to be an issue for the German defense. So far the German defense is not really giving them any time or place to set up their attack in the dangerous zones.
I mean, you cannot say anything about the attack of Neptune. They still do a great attack, but it's really a good defense job that the Germans do. Look how close they are in the middle.
Yeah.
And there, difficult pass. Maybe the trick pass would have been the better option. That was easy to read.
Exactly. And on this level of Swisscanoepolo, you cannot just think there's a straight line for a pass. You have to have several options in your hand to get that ball where it needs to go.
Well, this game is really exciting. We have 4-4 on the score. A bit more than 1 minute to play, so it really comes down to this last minute, and this is exactly what we wanted to see in this game. So who's gonna win this? What do you think, Christoph? Is it Neptune or is it the German MKSF team?
It's so tight, I really cannot say. Even though it's a group stage game, so it can finish in a draw.
Oh! No, we got a free shot here. Oh, that might be an interesting one.
Yes.
Is the referee maybe even giving a timeout right now to save some time? No, not so far.
It's going to be all about the positioning if they want to take a shot on goal from right there. But it looks like the Germans want to play another proper attack.
Which is wise, to be honest. 30 seconds on the clock, and they have enough time on the shot clock, so might be good to take really this very last shot and the free shot right now. They're preparing for their final move now.
Exactly, it's very smart tactically. There's another 13 seconds on the clock right now.
And look at this battle in the middle now. Everybody is fighting super hard to avoid here the final shot. And there, a blind shot!
He hit the crossbar from the outside.
That was tight!
Kasper Kronberg was beaten but saved by the crossbar. That was amazing.
That was an amazing shot, and I think the goalie was really surprised about that. If that would have hit the goal, that might have been the deciding score, but now we stay on a draw. Neptune 4, MKSF 4.
Yes, exactly. Being in the group stage, as mentioned before, the games can finish in a draw, but you have to finish first or second in your group to proceed into the semi-finals, and it's going to be interesting to see who's going to make it in this group.
We're going to take a quick break as well, and we are back with the next game, which is the Swiss under-21 against Idroscalo. Where's Idroscalo from? Is that Milano?
It's an Italian team near Milano, exactly.
Okay, so hear you later.
So welcome back everyone. On the mic in the commentary box for you again is Regan himself, and we got this interesting game coming up between the Swiss under-21 national team and Idroscalo from Italy. First sprint, let's see who gets the ball. The Italian was a tad quicker there and sent the Swiss guy rolling. It's always interesting. Oh, lovely, lovely goal in the early stage of the game. Maybe the Swiss under-21 was not 100% ready in this situation, but they tried to get the game rolling quickly again. That's the way they play, the youngsters. They try to make it quick. They're not physically as strong as everyone else in this tournament, but if they can manage to get their speed on the pitch, they're very dangerous opponents, and they won their first group stage game already. Now they got the ball in the dangerous area. Oh, lovely shot by number 2, Elias Werner. But unfortunately, he was beaten by the post. And once again, Idroscalo trying to get that counter-attack in, but they lost the ball. No, there was a foul involved by number 3 of the Swiss under-21 national team. Now they have to set their defense back up. Make sure they're ready for this attack now. Idroscalo, the heavy guys, getting into that center position quite easily right now. So the Swiss gonna have to step up their game a little bit with that. Shot block from Idroscalo, and they still are in possession. Swiss number 1 didn't get the call from the referee. Now he's in a bad position, but hurrying to get back into that defense. Swiss defense from up here in the commentary box looks a little bit unorganized whenever the strong Italians put their pressure on. Again, they managed to get that ball into that dangerous center position. There is a lot of paddling going on, but number 1 scores a lovely goal. It's 2-0 for Idroscalo. Now we're going to see the first real attack by the Swiss under-21. I think they're going to take some time now to get into this game. Everybody touches the ball, passes on. Trying to put a lot of pressure in, but they got to make sure they don't go too low into the opponent's defense, because that means counterattack. We've seen it so many times before. Now a lovely pass right into the center. Could not take a shot from there. There was too much pressure on him, and 3 paddles in front is usually not very promising. Now great shot from the outside. Hit the crossbar. The Swiss under-21 a little bit unlucky in this game so far. They hit the frame of the goal 2 times already, but this time they managed to stay in possession and they keep the pressure on those Italians.
I mean, it's incredible to see the energy of these youngsters. Maybe from a strength perspective, not yet there, but look at that. In the middle of the center, and what a great shot!
That was a lovely hand roll shot from Andreas Hug, number 1 and captain of the Swiss under-21 team.
He has incredible talent. It's so impressive to see. I mean, look how calm he stayed in this center position, taking the shot, and there was actually no chance for the defense. There was 1 defender and the goalkeeper, and there was no chance to get there.
So it's up to the Swiss to maybe defend this situation once again. Elias Werner's fighting for the ball, and he got it out of that situation. Now they have to make sure to keep the ball for a moment.
Oh, yeah, he managed to keep the ball. Really good.
Yes.
Good play here from Dario Stern.
Who loses the ball immediately, which is maybe due to a little bit lack of experience.
And now Andy Hook fighting for the ball and getting it. Very good. He received the foul now.
So now the Swiss are back in the game, and it looks like it's going to be as tight as the game that we had before.
Ooh, but they seem not to be that concentrated right now. They have kind of some issues in terms of concentrating and making sure this ball sits where it needs to sit. And there is a far throw, and that was a good shot.
That is it. It's Swisscanoepolo on top level. You have a little issue with focus, and you get a goal right away.
That was Eduardo Di Maria who took the shot and very safely secured that ball. So unfortunately for us, of course, we really like the Swiss here. We're all friends of them, and we really want them to win this game.
Yeah, after the first display, they played very well in their first group stage game, so we expect them to have an answer for this situation.
And I think what you have with these young players, I mean, cannonball is such a difficult sport, and they really, in terms of concentration, in terms of managing the boat, managing the paddle, managing the ball, managing the team, there's so much to consider, and a lack of experience can really be a difficult thing to manage, let's say. But I must say the coach, Jan Talman, did a great job to kind of bring this team together. They are playing for a very long time together. And I think, yeah, this is seen in their play right now. Sometimes very consequent and a lot of talent.
Yeah, you can really see they know each other well. They know who's doing what in which situation. It's, as you mentioned, Swisscanoepolo is very difficult. Also mentally, if you're in the heat of the game, in the middle of the pitch, right in front of goal, as you can see, there's so many boats, there's so many paddles. You have to have your mind together to get the chance to score a goal.
So there's a corner for the Italian team, Idroscalo. They're going to play that wisely. Shot clock is reset, so 60 seconds until they need to take the next shot. And I see how they put pressure into the defense of the under 21 from Switzerland. And now the first wave attack starts. But they really handle it well, the Swiss under 21. Keep those attackers out with hard defense work. We see there in the middle a strong fight between number 2 Elias Werner and the center player, and now there seems to be a good possibility.
The center was open right there, but the Italians tried to get the ball through the complicated pass, which was not possible. There was too much traffic right
and there is the counter of this fast Swiss team right now.
Let's see if they get it on the fast break.
Oh, what a bad pass.
Some sloppy passing.
Oh, that was a pity. That could have easily been a score right now.
They should be back in this game, really. They should be 3-2. Well, let's see if they can get their mental issues settled and be a little more calm in the rest of this game.
Yeah, you say it absolutely right, Ricken. From a physical perspective, talented perspective, they can win this game, but if the mental play doesn't work out, they will lose it. While the Italians look really settled, they take every step very carefully, making sure they really only take the shots needed.
Exactly. Tactically, a very strong display by Idroscalo.
And a great shot, by the way.
Exactly. As well, hit the frame of the goal. Swiss are still leading in that statistic, but the Italians are catching up even there.
Yeah, and that gives them another 60 seconds. Now 45 remaining on the shot clock, so they can easily prepare their next attack.
Exactly. We're coming into the last seconds of the first half. There's 30 more seconds to be played in this half. And let's see, the Italians are going to try to take the very last shot.
And there's the next wave. Number 10, kind of surfing in, and there is the shot. What a great shot. Kind of without, nobody really thought that shot is coming right now. And then in the corner of the goal, a laser shot, super sharp.
Yeah, placement was very good on that shot. And now they take the quick shot because the half time is over.
Yeah, that leaves them in a very difficult position in the break right now, being behind 2, or is it 3 goals now?
It's 3 goals behind right now, so they're gonna have to really step up in half 2 to make sure they get back into this game. Maybe start off well with the 1 sprint for the ball, even though the first one was quite clearly for the Italian team. Okay, so we are back live now here in Zurich. Teams are setting up for the sprint to the second half. And let's see if the Swiss can win it this time to get back into this game. Score is 4-1 for Idroscalo, and it's going to be really, really tough for the Swiss youngsters.
Oh, there was an interruption, some mistake here. They need to repeat the start.
It's probably a refereeing issue, because otherwise one of the teams would have gotten the ball right now.
Yes, there was no foul involved, no pre-start, no early start, but just simply restart. I mean, this is one of the most attractive parts of Swisscanoepolo, the start of the game.
It's spectacular, yes.
Spectacular. And dangerous sometimes.
That's true. But you can see those players, they were vests, they were helmets, just because of this. Again, the Italians win the sprint. It's very quick, and they try to get them on the fast break. Now they take the heat out of the moment for a second.
Yeah, and I mean, number 11, Eduardo Di Maria. What an awesome sprint. He's so fast.
Yeah, I think he won both of them. Now Elias Werner with an issue.
Oh, that was an epic fail in the defense.
Yeah. He should have taken that ball with his hand, trying to put it somewhere with a paddle. There was nobody to help him.
And Vernice simply surfing in and taking this shot, but I must say a good shot as well.
Lovely goal taken. If you get the presents, you have to take them.
Which leaves the Swiss under 21 in a very difficult position right now. 5-1, 4 goals behind. I guess this needs a tremendous effort to change this game.
We have a paddle foul by number 11 of Idroscalo.
Eduardo Di Maria.
He's not only quick with his paddling, he's also there in front of the defense, chasing the Swiss players around.
And some hands every now and then.
Exactly. Now the Swiss.
Oh! What an awesome shot, really, from the center, from Mark Ruckli. The goalkeeper actually being there in center position, but making a sharp shot. 2 pedals to kind of pass by. What a great shot.
It was a lovely serve in by Mark Ruckli, who is now taking over the goalkeeper position in the Swiss defense.
And now Elias Werner really trying to avoid another mistake. We see how he's fighting hard here, but number 9 is still going in the center position right now. And there,
almost, they got the ball out there.
no! And back in position,
There was
Idroscalo.
a lot of hands, a lot of paddles involved in this situation. The ball was in the air for quite a while. Dario Stern thought he had it, but never quite got the possession, which is why the shot clock still is running for Idroscalo.
Well, they take not long rest, and another shot on the frame.
Hit the post again. They're really not giving the Swiss a second to breathe in this competition.
They play a super strong game here, I must say. There is really, you see, there's a lot of experience in this team. They know how to play in every situation.
A lot of confidence in the way they play. Also, they know each other well, apparently. They know whatever situation, what to do, where is the open pass. And that gave them this lead of 5-2.
Now, even in the attack, you see always 2 center positions playing in. Oh, what a foul, but now advantage for the Swiss under 21. And Dario Stern taking the sprint, but a bad pass again.
Sloppy passing by Elias Werner. He seems to be a bit off in this game and now goes for a substitution.
Which might be the better selection here. Rather take a break and come back refreshed, but like this, he's not a big help for the team.
Exactly. It was amazing how he won that ball, but if you give it away that cheap right again, it's no big deal.
And it could have been a goal, by the way. I mean, Dario Stern, he's so fast. He was gone.
He was through. He was through. If that pass would be in, it was so far to the right, there was no chance for him to get that.
No, you can't work with a pass like that. And Elias was not under pressure when he took that pass.
Yeah, that's just off focus, maybe thinking about that issue from the last situation once again, trying to make it extra good, and didn't help.
And then it was extra bad. But now, gaining position again. The Swiss taking the ball, making a fast attack. That's the only selection they can have. They need to throw. Again the frame.
He hit the frame of the goal again. That was unlucky. Dario Stern, usually he is quite calm in those kind of situations and scores. And now you can see the tactical change of the Swiss under 21. Jan Thalmann, the coach, probably told him to push out of defense, to put a lot of pressure on those Idroscalo players. Everyone gets next to one of the opponents and trying to get that ball as quickly as possible. They're running out of time a little bit. It's only 5 minutes to be played in this second half, and they really need some goals to get back into this game.
I mean, look at this confidence level of Idroscalo. Okay, there was a mistake, but they play it so confidently. Look at that. Almost regaining position here, making sure there's no counter-attack. I mean, with 3 goals in front, you have a lot of confidence. You just need to play the time down. Make sure you take the shots that are really worth taking it. And then you have this game in the pocket. There, Andreas Hoek in the center position.
There was no space for his arm to even reach out to get a shot.
So wise decision to bring this ball out again and start another wave of attacking. But we see a lot of pressure here from the Swiss under 21 as well. They are in the center position right now, and the outside attack starts right now. And a throw again on the frame. And now they do a counter-attack. Idroscalo coming with the ball.
The
Can they play
Swiss
it?
team again trying to go next to one of their opponents, but that left number 10 with a lot of space, and he takes a secure shot. I think that is it now for the Swiss under 21. They won't be getting back into this game after this.
I have the same feeling. I mean, that was really the last turn that was in like this. Maybe they take another nice shots and make sure they have some great attacks, but I guess turning this game is really hard right now.
Exactly. There's only 3 minutes and a bit on the clock, so they would have to score some goals really, really quick And you always have to keep in mind, Idroscalo, the very experienced team, they will use the full minute of the shot clock once they get in possession.
That was a nice shot again, by the way, from the Swiss team. You can manage to make these 3 goals, but now they are really taking a offensive defense, playing man-man, but they're again kind of unconcentrated situation.
Number 4, Levi Kubler lost his man, and then there's no chance of defending this when you're all out already.
Yeah, and Sebastiano Pesalovo really kind of taking advantage. You don't need to ask him twice to make this shot. 7-2, what a difficult position right now. I hope this team is not kind of taking that too much as a setback and kind of recovering from that hard loss.
Yes, I think Coach Jan Talman will have some talking to do after this, especially after their first display in the group stage.
Nice!
Lovely goal.
Yeah, that was good. That was
Mark
really nice.
Ruckley again. It's his 2nd goal of this game.
Plays very solid today, I must say.
Yes, he's really helping his team with those goals. Also, very quickly back in goalkeeper position, so the defense can set up. You can really see those youngsters, they are fit. They can go all out paddling for the full 20 minutes. Now what they need to get is some more experience.
It's 1:30 on the clock to play, so Idroscalo, they're not really keen to make a shot. They will wait another 36 seconds until the shot clock is down, and then they take a good shot.
Exactly. Also, the Swiss under-21, they have now swapped their tactics. They went back into the normal defense and not trying to chase their opponents around, losing a lot of energy in a game that cannot be turned at this point.
But let's be honest, I mean, these are the lessons you need to learn as a young team, and it's still good that they're here and can learn like this.
Lovely goal!
Very good shot.
Impossible to stop. He was right in front of goal. There was no way he was going to miss that.
You cannot blame the goalkeeper Mark Ruckley for not kind of defending this shot.
No, it's rather an issue of the defense right there. The player who's taking the shot, he even lost the ball before that situation, and he had time to recover it and still could take this shot with no one really challenging him, and then he had the time to
and
place
now Dario Stern. Oh, being pulled over, but that should be a foul.
That's a foul.
Are they 4 seconds left? And there
they had to take the quick shot there. This is it. The final whistle. Swiss under-21 loses to Idroscalo with 7-3.
And the next game must be an exciting game as well. Ruyter Essen, the German champion from the former years, not last year as far as I think.
Yes.
But in the previous years they have dominated the German league.
Several time Champions League winners, so that should give you an idea of the quality on the pitch right there.
Against Strasbourg, a very young team, very fast, very tactical. They have been trained by one of the legends of Swisscanoepolo, Philipp Pfister, who is a very solid trainer. A lot of, let's say, what is he bringing to this team? A lot of tactic, a lot of discipline. And you see that reflected in this young team who kind of trains super hard. And I have played against them in years before, and I must say they're really fast.
Really fast, tough in the defense as well. It's going to be a top display of Swisscanoepolo right here. So this is going to be one of the highlights of the early group stage. Welcome back, everyone. So the game has started. Strasbourg from France, they won the sprint. And trying to build up their first attack now. It's going to be very tough to get into that German defense, and they already lost the ball. As mentioned before, several times Champions League winners from Germany, Ruyter, Mila, Essen. Taking the shot from out the outside, not hit on target. Now we're going to see. Now we're going to see the first attack of the French. Also them taking an early shot, trying to use the momentum of surprise, but unsuccessfully. The Germans recovered the ball, and now we're going to see if they're trying to get into that defense or if they're going to take a shot from the outside again. Trying to hit those defenders with a lot of speed now. Lovely shot from number 11, Leonard Underfeld. And he hit the frame of the goal. Amazing pass. You can really see the quality of this game. Now recovering the ball for the Germans is their Italian reinforcement. It's Andrea Bertelloni. What a lovely goal by number 8, Leon Conrad. He was pushed over right in front of goal, kept position, came back up and scored this right from the center position against the goalkeeper. So let's see what the French have to answer this. That was a top quality strike. Now it seems like they're taking a bit more time, trying to get into that defense. That was a good shot by number 7, Clement Kinding. He's one of the strongest players physically on the pitch right now, I would say. So the Italian referees, they call the foul there, trying to get their people in the right position are the French. Again, number 7, Clement Kindig, trying to find a position to get a good shot on goal. That was too difficult there with too many pals in front of him, so he tried to lob the pass over the defense. It's usually very difficult to get those ones to their target because the ball is in the air for so long and it's not very hard to defend. And again, the Germans right away on the counter-attack. We got that situation below the goal. It was difficult to take that shot for number 5, Marvin Pelt. Now they're setting up their next attack and trying to crush into that French defense. You can really see how they get in there with a lot of speed, a lot of good positioning right in front of goal, and they get those shots in very well. Now Strasbourg may be a little bit lucky in this situation that they got away with still just 1 goal down. They will have to step up their offensive game a little bit to get back into this. Again, Clement trying to take responsibility for the team. He's one of the most experienced players in this young Strasbourg team and trying to be the real team leader in this situation, getting the score settled.
He has been playing in a national team of the French, isn't it?
I'm sure he played under 21 internationally, and obviously he would proceed into the French national team, even though it's a top quality team. Little no-look pass for him, but his teammate was not ready for that. That's a little bit of an issue if you got this kind of differences in quality within a team. Maybe being used to play with top players, Clement plays a lot of passes that are surprising for his teammates.
And there another wave of attack.
This time they got in well, but the shot was deflected by a defender from Ruyter.
Yeah, that was a hard to defend shot.
Yeah,
pretty nicely served in.
Exactly.
Took the shot.
He slid above the boat. That's always very difficult to defend because obviously you're not allowed to push him back out with your paddle. Strasbourg there on the right hand side tried to sneak in behind the German defense, but unsuccessfully.
But I must say, really consequent playing from Strasbourg. They're not taking kind of bad shots. They really make sure they have good positioning before they take a shot. Look at this!
Lovely pass from Clement, and what a finish from the side! That was number 3, Esteban Felden.
That was a really nice play. First moving the entire defense to the right, and then somebody going over the left and getting the pass in the hands. Perfect passing, and then a great shot to finish this.
Exactly, it was that opening pass by Clement who caught the Germans off guard, and now they're gonna have to answer this. It's a very tight game. It's top quality polo right here. Both teams don't take any shots. They are not sure to score anymore. In the opening minutes of the first half it was a bit hectic, but now both teams are settled in, and
look at the pressure that Ruyter is providing here to Strasbourg. I mean, they have great players just right here in the corner. Andrea Bertelloni, one of the best players of Strasbourg, one of the best players maybe in Europe overall. So they are not shy to take the next shot. You see they're really big guys in the center, making sure this defense gets disturbed.
It's so tough defending against those guys. They make a lot of space for themselves, and once they got that, the outside players are going to pass the ball right into the middle, and it's almost impossible to get them away.
Make sure that Jonas Driesen is not getting the ball once he's in the center position. He's now on the outside, luckily. But he's gonna make that score, be assured. But here's the counter-attack from Strasbourg. Look how fast!
For once, a sloppy pass by the Germans, and it's Clement easily taking this shot in front of the empty net.
Even from the side, bad passing, but Clement is so fast, takes the ball and makes the shot. What a great player. I think he took a break in Canopolo, but now he seems to be really back.
Obviously he is. And he makes sure even early in this 2019 season, everybody knows you have to count this one in.
And now free shot for Johan Driesen. But the referee tells him to go a bit back, so quite far out right now.
Yeah, not
taking the shot.
Exactly, not a good position. And now his teammate number 8,
Leon Conrad.
He took the shot with a lot of pace, but it was blocked right in front of goal.
Yeah, that was actually quite a nice variation. He really came in fast, so that makes it much harder to defend. But great defense from the goalkeeper, Emmanuel Kornek.
Again, number 8 putting a lot of pressure with his speed on the Strasbourg defense. This time can only be stopped with a foul.
Yeah, Leon Conrad, he was fouled, so now a green card is being displayed. And there is gonna be a free shot in good positioning. What are the Germans making out of it?
Exactly, they are even squeezing the Strasbourg defense together to make sure they have a lot of space. But now the sloppy passing gives the Strasbourg players a 3 versus 2 situation.
And look how fast they play it. Great play there, yeah.
Almost lost the ball there. Oh no. They should have made more out of this situation. You don't get a lot of chances like this against a top class team like Ruyter Essen. We're in the last minute of the first half, so most probably Ruyter is going to take the last shot.
Andrea. Oh no, sorry, it was not Andrea. That was Leon Conrad.
That was Leon Conrad again.
Why did he take this shot? It was not anymore in such a good position. Quite a tight ankle.
He did have a lot of space, but it went well for him in this situation. He's also one of the younger players in this team, so you can really tell experience-wise he's maybe a little bit behind.
And there the far shot from Andrea Bertoloni, but I think it might not even have scored. So luckily there is another corner, 12 seconds to play, so they need to play fast right now to get a last shot. Will they be able to take a final shot?
There's 3 seconds on the clock.
Oh!
He tried to put it in with his pal. Very difficult skill to get that one on target, but well worth the try from a top quality player like him.
Yeah, I mean, you just saw the quality of this player, Leonard, how he took that shot. And that's the beauty of Canopolo. You have so many variations how you can make the shot with the hand, with the paddle, and then in all angles, from all sides. Blindly taken, not blindly taken, sharp, soft, lobs, everything. So I think that was a great play here.
Exactly.
Almost
Only
goal.
Yeah, just seeing the highlights of the first half right here in our live stream shows a vast display of what is possible in this sport.
Yeah, and we really must say they do a great job. Our live streaming team, we have an entire team. They really take care of great pictures, great slow motions, highlights that they put together. So you can really benefit from one of the best live streams in Canopolo history. I mean, I think, I'm so happy that we have this live stream here at the Zurich Friendship Tournament, bringing it to the next level of professionalism. And I think if this is going to be a success and appreciated by the crowd out there, then we're going to repeat that for the next year too, making this tournament even more attractive.
Exactly, you can really see the sport Canopolo stepping up, not only on the pitch, but also what's happening around. We have sponsorships going on the international level. There is an entirely new league for a couple of years in China, collecting the best players from all over the world to play there. And it's going to be very interesting to see how this sport develops in the next few years.
Absolutely. And Zurich being a bit the center of the winter when it comes to Canopolo with this great tournament. That's really nice to see here.
Exactly. It's one of the best venues for early winter preparation. We have a lot of top teams coming here every year from all around Europe. The German national team participated in this tournament a lot of times. Now I think the Ruyter is one of the steady guests we have here. So it's a great venue.
It's a great venue, and as the title says, it's a friendship tournament. So there's not much pressure. Everybody's here for preparation, to have fun, seeing friends, playing great Canopolo, and I think that's reflected in the mood here. Great community coming here, all friends, and great players, to be honest.
Exactly.
Everyone here, everyone.
And also everyone is happy that long winter is over.
Oh, what a nice start of the game.
It looks like somebody got injured there.
Oh, he almost flew over that boat.
Yeah, exactly.
Jumped and did a rotation, kind of a kickflip in the air.
It looked like it. This is
but getting the green card here for it, Leonard. But maybe I must say it was worth it. It looked so nice.
Yeah, it was spectacular sprint there.
And
But everybody continues playing, so we're all good.
yeah, nobody got hurt here.
No need for a medical team to get involved.
As well, it was not kind of too dangerous for the for the Strasbourg player. So I think a very
Yeah.
nice start of the game.
Hopefully his face guard caught most of the impact. Looked to me like he got hit by the boat a little bit, because that boat was skyrocketing in that situation, and it was, to be fair, a little out of control play, which is very difficult to keep the control over the boat in this hard impact early sprint situations.
So Strasbourg preparing here the next attack, taking it very tactical here. So the wave didn't work. They restart the wave right now. Ball is going to be out again. We have 17 seconds on the shot clock.
Let's not forget they're in the lead 2-1, so they are not in a hurry to finish their attacks. Every time they have a shot on target or regain possession, they have another 60 seconds on the shot clock.
Great save here from the goalkeeper, number 6, Shivan Mekutcheon. And still in ball possession.
And now
Strasbourg.
you can see the Germans trying to put pressure on that ball, being in behind. They have to do this. They have to get back into this game.
And I mean, they're famous for that, huh? They have this very fast but they will regret it right now.
Top quality attack of Strasbourg. And
Ivan Hoyo.
it was again Ivan Hoyo who got hurt in this situation, but this time it was very worth it because he scored a beautiful, beautiful goal, giving them a 2-goal advantage over Ruyter Essen.
And that was not an easy shot. He was under pressure by defender and the goalkeeper was in position. Still, he scored very nicely.
Top quality shot right there. He was tackled.
But he needs to be exchanged right now and take a break. I hope he can recover from that.
Let's hope to see him back on the pitch.
What did
as soon
happen?
as
Was
possible.
it just from the movement of the arm that he got hurt, or
Probably
was
he got off balance a little bit in this situation by the tackle and maybe did some weird arm movement. I didn't see him being hit by a paddle or anything, so let's hope he'll be back on the pitch. And this is the moment he gets back on it.
Okay, and the game can continue. So we see Ruyter under pressure. You don't see that many times, so I'm really keen to see their reaction. But this is amazing. Look what Strasbourg do. They put a pressure on them.
Exactly. Obviously, both of us didn't catch that, but the Ruyter Essen
Oh, you're
was
absolutely right.
awarded a yellow card for that foul situation in front of goal, so he didn't hurt himself there. And now Strasbourg is putting pressure on them, leaving a security goalkeeper in position.
Thanks for this correction, Christoph. You're absolutely right. So, even more pressure here for Ruyter being behind and having a penalty yellow card. Christoph, can you explain what this penalty yellow card means actually? Do we apply the same power play rule as normally?
I would say in this situation, it was not a penalty strike being taken, so we apply the usual. That shot was a little off balance. Sorry for the interruption. I think this is the classic power play situation.
And when would it not be the classic power play situation in the new rules?
Well, if you receive a yellow card in a situation where a penalty shot would be awarded, you'll have to sit outside for the whole 2 minutes, and that's now one of the greatest issues you can have in modern canoepolo.
Absolutely right. Thanks for the explanation, Christoph.
Strasbourg now, even in this offense situation, being 2 goals ahead of Ruyter Essen, they leave their goalkeeper in place, even though they could put a lot more pressure on that defense.
And
now
they do that right now.
exactly. Now they change.
And taking the shot here. Another 60 seconds power play. Making sure Ruyter Essen still needs to play under pressure. And there we go, another nice attack. But that was a lucky shot, let's say, or lucky that he got the corner. He
Exactly.
was drifting behind. Everybody was kind of expecting the throw, and the throw came.
Yeah, that's one of the issues. If you're one of the more experienced players in the team, you're really trying to be the leader, to make the right decisions in the right moment, and this was not one of them.
And now a timeout is taken.
By the
I think the referee needs to check on the green cards that they have provided. Maybe that might be now a foul, isn't it? With another green card, or even a yellow card maybe right now.
Yeah, exactly. That's one of the new rules. I'm not sure if it's applied right here. I think they
Applied.
just have to replay that corner because of an issue at the refereeing table.
Oh, okay, so very spectacular. Okay, but that means
Still gives us a chance real quick to explain that new rule about the green cards. So if your team gets over an overall green card count of 4, that player receiving it, the 4th green card, he will have to sit out for 2 minutes, which is equal to a yellow card.
and Ruyter, they are now complete again, and of course will make sure that they can win this game again, or make a couple of goals at least.
Exactly, they really want to get back in this now. They're one of the top teams of Europe, even in the world, and I'm sure we're going to see a great last 5 minutes in this game.
Preparing here the attack. See, center is positioned there. Taking it calm on the outside. Starting the next wave right now. Oh, what a shot!
Hit the frame of the goal again. The rebound recovered quickly,
Oh!
and a lovely goal.
Of Johan Driesen. That is his quality. He can shoot from almost any position if he's in the center position or somewhere close to it. What a great shot.
Exactly, lovely serve over the goal, over the boat of the Strasbourg defender right there, and after that it was almost impossible to defend.
Still Strasbourg surfing in here and losing the ball, however. Oh no, that was a foul.
Apparently it was a foul situation. Referee is trying to keep this game in order.
So that is a difficult situation here for Ruyter Essen, because this shot can be done. That's so close to the target, so close in front of the goal, and they have a timeout right now, so he's really gonna make sure he gets the position he deserves.
Exactly, but look at this, all the paddles in the air.
Oh, a blind shot! But very good
Almost
defense.
got it around, and with Ruyter playing almost everyone on the line for defense, they easily recover the ball after the shot.
So now Strasbourg, another 60 seconds on the shot clock, making sure they take their time because they're 1 goal in front. They are on 3, and Ruyter Essen on 2.
Once again, there was a foul in the infight right in front of goal, giving them another penalty shot right in front.
Oh, what a difficult situation right now. Actually, the player is not looking as if he wants to take the shot, huh?
Most probably they had a glimpse on the watch which shows a little bit under 4 minutes, and they are still in front now, talking to each other, telling each other, we take it easy now, we got lots of time on our hands.
And another shot from the side, and there's a rebound!
Oh, that was dangerous rebound right in front of goal, but he didn't manage to get it on target.
And that is now maybe a game-changing situation. Ruyter in ball position, but Strasbourg playing it very tight. They come out for defense. However, number 8, Leon Conrad, is free right now, preparing the attack. They're 3 against 3. What are they making out of it? Nothing!
Oh, no,
Oh,
that
a
was
mistake from Johan. But they keep position. Number 6 takes the ball. And Johan takes out the speed of the game right now, making sure they take another great attack.
That was unlucky right there. Johan Driesen, the ball slipped through his hands. Oh, and another great shot, hitting the frame of the goal, bouncing right off pitch.
And the ball going even in the next pitch. What a sharp shot. cannonball coming there at the target, but then hitting the frame. What an unlucky situation for Ruyter Essen. That could have been the draw shot, but now Strasbourg in position of the ball and 1 goal ahead.
It's a little bit under 2.5 minutes on the clock right now, so there's gonna be... I was expecting the shot right there of Clement again, but he took the right decision.
I think as well.
Pass.
Timeout again. Seems to be an issue at the clock. Referee is going to discuss with the table something.
Once again, this refereeing table clock seems to be rocket science.
I mean, I have been in this position. It's so hard to take the time and then shot clock, but still every team is responsible to bring their players that are equipped to make the right, to press the right buttons, let's say.
That's true, and of course every tournament you have another set of buttons right in front of you, another setup, and you'll have to figure it out within no time. So apparently it's the Italian team struggling a little bit more than everyone else here in Zurich.
Is it? Interesting observation. We will see if that turns out as true for the rest of the tournament. Maybe they have some time to improve. But I think it was about the shot clock. So the shot clock seems to be right now on 22 seconds. Strasbourg in ball position, but not for a long time. They need to throw within the next 14 seconds. But they have 8 seconds left, and there, a hammer!
Even deflected that shot, and it still hit the frame of the goal because not even a deflection could get it off track.
And ball position for Ruyter Essen. 1:38 on the clock. Can they manage to throw another goal? They make a fast attack here.
Looking for the equalizer in this late stage of the game.
Oh, what a shot! And this is now a penalty. It looks like a penalty that must be accompanied with a yellow card according to the new rules.
Exactly. So this is the penalty situation we discussed before. So Strasbourg is not only receiving a penalty right now, they are going to finish this game with only 4 players on the pitch.
Oh, how this game changed within seconds. A penalty which maybe is resulting in a draw, and then being like 4 players only, being in the box play, let's say, power play for Ruyter Essen. Maybe they have even now a better chance to win this game. We will see what happens in the penalty.
Exactly. This is also the first display for maybe a lot of spectators of this new penalty situation. In the recent years, a penalty strike was taken from the 6-meter lines with no goalkeeper in place, and this now is going to be the one-on-one penalty.
Which is, I think, more spectacular than in the former years. Throwing an empty goal is maybe not as difficult. Still, sometimes people did not hit the target.
That's true.
Which was always funny and ridiculous.
Exactly.
But it still happened. I think everybody can tell his own story about how this happened.
In the heat of the moment, you get wobbly arms and you hit the frame of the goal.
But right now, I think there is a fair chance for the goalkeeper to keep it. We have now number 1, Johan Driesen, with this great shot.
Exactly.
He's taking it.
He's got so many options up his sleeve to score a goal, and I would be astonished if he wouldn't.
We will see what Emmanuel Corner can do as a goalkeeper, number 5. So we will see if this is a throw. So now it goes.
And look, so easy when Johan Driesen put that in.
Yeah, it looked like if he was like playing a game, a bit passing, but no, this was a hard shot.
Exactly.
But no chance for the goalkeeper here. And of course, Ruyter Essen, they want to win this game right now. They have a fair chance, 1 minute to go, and they are in power play situation.
Exactly, but also them, as you can see right now, 1 minute before the end of this game, they have a lot of respect for this Strasbourg team because they don't go 5 out on them. They leave the goalkeeper in place for extra security.
And for those spectators out there that like our stream, please like our homepage, please like the live stream, spread the word that more and more spectators will benefit from it. And now we will see what Strasbourg is doing. Oh, taking the shot.
Even with only 4 against 5, they got into this situation where a quality shot could be taken.
It is hilarious. This team is so good, so fast. Even under pressure, they make it.
Now there's 14 seconds left on the clock. Strasbourg is going to be looking for that one last shot.
And they might get it. Is Clement taking a throw?
He's taking it there easy.
3 seconds to go, and that's the end of the game.
Another lob pass.
But I think we can all agree that was really exciting
That
game.
was an
Ruyter and
amazing
Mila
game.
Essen fighting their way back, and we end this game with a draw. The next 2 games will be, Christoph, NKSF from Germany versus Canottieri from Italy. And as we are players as well, commentating the games here, we need to prepare now, because at 5:15, Zurich is playing against Musa, and we need to prepare. We will make sure that this play is being commented as well, and maybe some other people will take over, but most likely for the next 2 games there will be no commentators. But of course, we will make sure that after the play of Zurich, we will pick it up again, and you will hear us later.
So Christian was a little bit wrong about our organization right here. Of course, we are professionally organized and managed to get a replacement for the 2 of us for the next couple of games. The next 3 games are going to be, as we said, MKSF against Canottieri, Idroscalo against Greenland, and Zurich against Musa, which gives us a moment to prepare for our game against Musa. Of course, the live stream will be still up in top quality, and we're going to hand over the microphone to our friends, to
Jonas and
Nüssler, obviously.
So we have the Nüssler and Jonas taking over, and thanks for watching.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed having us as the commentators, and we're handing it over right now.
So, wir begrüßen euch ganz herzlich zu dem Match, wo
den MKSF gegen Canottieri, einer italienischen Mannschaft in Zurich.
Jetzt sehen ganz das Bild noch nicht sehen. Das Spiel wird aber jeden Moment abpfiffen. In dem Moment passiert
Ein klassischer Anfahrfehler von Mila natürlich. Es ist nicht erlaubt, mit mehr als 2 Leuten anzufahren, die einen kleineren Abschnitt haben als 3 Meter voneinander.
Jetzt sehen wir das Spiel immer noch nicht haben. Rom hat den Ball gewonnen. Kann jetzt den ersten Angriff lancieren. Sind Sie uns wundern, wie die Teams spielen. Mülheim spielt das ganz klassisches 3-1, wo die Trömer probieren da Druck zu machen auf der Seite, probieren da Platz zu machen für die anfahrenden Spieler. Funktioniert recht gut, wie man da sieht. Das Foul von den Mülheimer in dem Moment. Sehen es noch nicht.
Also, wie gesagt, nochmal zusammengefasst, ihr habt leider kein Bild vor Augen, da wir gerade technische Probleme haben. Doch wir werden es euch gerne erklären, was gerade passiert. Da steht immer noch 0:0 Mülheimer KSL gegen Canottieri Rom.
Ja, die Mülheimer sind am Angreifen, stellen einen Center. Das ist der Captain, der Ludwig Thomas. Nummer 4.
Felix Mantel am Ball. Oder Thomas fährt an. Nein, die Verteidigung ist zu fest und das war ein Tor.
Somit ist jetzt die Trömer im Ballbesitz. Probieren das Spiel schnell zu machen. Die Mülheimer sind aber schon gut eingestellt. Und sie probieren jetzt ganz klassisch die Center zu stellen. Machen das gut.
Abwehr von Mülheim ist am Kämpfen.
Ja, da hat man natürlich nicht ganz einen neutralen Moderator ausgesucht für den Match mit dem Jonas, der letztes Jahr im Finale gegen die spielen in der Bundesliga. Wie war der Match für dich?
Jo, es war ein sehr spannendes Spiel. Wir haben natürlich mehrmals gegeneinander gespielt in der Saison. Noch auf dem Deutschland Cup waren wir nicht so gut aufgestellt mit den Pfauenleserlinen und haben verloren gegen Mülheimer. Auch auf der deutschen Meisterschaft lief es im ersten Spiel weniger gut für uns. Doch natürlich war es am wichtigsten im Finalspiel, im wichtigsten Spiel natürlich zu gewinnen. Aber wie es nun aussieht, hat sich Mülheim deutlich verbessert.
Ich finde auch, sie spielen ein ganz gutes Spiel, spielen solid. Die Leistung stimmt für das Zweitliga-Bundesliga-Team. Was mir nicht so gefällt, muss ich ganz ehrlich sagen, sie könnten ein bisschen schneller den Angriff lancieren.
Der Angriff ist schon echt langsam.
Ja, man muss jetzt mal den Shot Clock, Sie sehen es auf dem Bild nicht so gut, ist jetzt schon 25 Sekunden. Bis 30 Sekunden, bis sie mal überhaupt den Angriff machen.
Wenn die Abwehr steht, dann kommt jetzt noch keiner durch. Es steht 1:0 für Canottieri. Canottieri steht.
Solid, das ist solid. Das ist wirklich nicht. Man kann sagen,
Felix Mantel probiert es noch einmal.
jetzt haben sie das Bild aus der Sicht von hinter dem Goal von Mülheim.
Nochmal entschuldigen, wir haben immer noch technische Probleme. Sind bereits dran, es zu lösen. Und das war ein Wurf.
Ah, jetzt sehen Sie das Bild. Schusszeit, Block, sackstark für den Goalie.
Felix Mantel.
Position finde ich wäre ganz okay gewesen. Von dort kann man auch mal probieren, aufschiessen. Nach dem Motto.
Muss aber dann auch drin sein.
Ja, nach dem Motto, wer trifft, hat recht, oder? Ist aber nicht so gewesen, das ist auch.
Felix Mantel wieder. Kommt sofort ab das halbe Spiel über Felix Mantel.
Ja, das ist schon. Was mir auch nicht gefällt, sie verteidigen nicht die Runde nicht so. Sie stehen, der Schieber. Oh, was für ein geiles Tor!
Das war ein tolles Tor von Ludwig Thomas.
Wirklich lässig gemacht, weggeschaut, easy geil, Land.
Von Jonathan Thomas. Nein, der war der Spiel, das war doch sein Bruder.
Neuer Stand, 1:1. Nach 5 Minuten fast, in der 5. Minute kann man sagen.
Da hat man es gesehen. Stabile Verteidigung, aber ein kleiner Fehler und dann kann so ein tolles Tor passieren.
Es hat mich ehrlich gesagt fast ein bisschen erstaunt, so wie sie den Angriff gespielt haben. Ich muss jetzt sagen, es gefällt mir besser, so wie die Trümmer das machen, Canottieri.
Und
Mit mehr Dampf dahinter, die wollen das Goal, das sieht man einfach, oder
Leider war nicht drin, aber ich habe ihn ehrlich gesagt nach dem Angriff und dem Ansprinten schon drin gesehen.
Ja. Ich finde, sie spielen viel dynamischer, das Polo ist lässiger zum Zuschauen, wirklich.
Das stimmt. Vor allem die Verteidigung. Die Verteidigung von Mülheim stimmt einfach nicht.
Irgendetwas passt dort nicht. Es kann nicht sein, dass der... Den haben wir gar nicht auf der Liste. Der Gian Maria Lombardo dort so rumsteht. Der hat
und die Mitte ist komplett frei.
Komplett
da kommt er durch, ist das
Oh,
Torwartbehinderung
das
und
ist
der Schiri pfeift Torwartbehinderung.
Ja, das muss er aber auch geben, ganz klar, oder?
Das war auf jeden Fall Torwartbehinderung. Und kommt jetzt der schnelle Konter? Nein, Canottieri ist bereits schon fast wieder hinten. Da waren sie etwas zu langsam. Und der weite Wurf.
Ja, aber das ist gar nichts.
Das war nichts. Felix Mantel, ein zweiter langer Versuch, auch gescheitert.
Ich habe das Gefühl, es muss einfach ein bisschen mehr Dampf muss kommen. Das muss
mehr Dampf. Man denkt, sie wollen gar nicht das Tor werfen. Sie sind alles langsamer als bei Canottieri. Aber bereits steht es noch 1:1. Noch ist alles offen.
Jetzt haben wir mal den Angriff anschauen von Canottieri. Gut, jetzt stehen sie auch noch recht weit vor, fangen sie gut ab, Verteidigung. Vorteil für Trümmer, für Canottieri.
Hotclock wird resettet. Und wieder über die Mitte.
Jetzt ist es aber besser. Jetzt ist es aber besser mit der Verteidigung. Es wird paddelt.
Aber sie finden die Lücken. Aber der Wurf war natürlich auch unnötig.
Ja, das
Paddel
ist
durch. Oh,
lässig gefischt. Man sieht es an den Paddelschlägen einfach.
Kommt jetzt wieder der lange Wurf.
Oh, das ist meine Meinung. Ah ja, er geht's.
Schiri hat sofort gesehen, das war ein Paddelfoul.
Die Frage ist, ob man da nicht sogar eine Grüne könnte geben, weil es ist allein vor dem Goal oder dem Penalty nach den neuen Regeln, wie die ausgelegt sind. Finde ich, könnte man das jetzt geben, in der 6-Meter-Zone.
Vor allem nach den neuen Regeln, da
ja.
Stimme ich dir zu. Das könnte man schon gelten. Und wo ist denn der Dampf dahinter? Einfach werfen und in die Ecke. Das war zu langsam.
Die Überzeugung fehlt.
Die Überzeugung fehlt.
Er
weiß genau, was kommt.
Ja. Ich finde, sie haben coole Skills, machen es gut mit den Booten an, aber einfach die Paddelschläge sind zu wenig kräftig, die Würfe sind zu wenig. Wir halten nicht mit Emotionen richtig aufs Goal.
Du hast ja schon angedeutet, nächste Saison kommt ein Mülheimer KSF in der deutschen Bundesliga. Sie sind aufgestiegen. Was meinst du, Damian? Ist das Bundesliga-Potenzial? Können sie mithalten gegen gute Mannschaften wie Rote Mühle?
Ja, ich glaube, gegen Rote Mühle werden es schon schwierig. Ich meine, aber das ist natürlich auch ein Top-Team, um ganz ehrlich zu sagen. Man darf aber sagen, ich glaube, die Skills wären von den Spielern, aber mir fehlt es einfach an der Entschlossenheit, am letzten für jeden Ball gehen, für jeden Teamkamerad gehen. Das sehe ich jetzt in diesem Spiel nicht so. Aber es soll nichts heißen. Im Sommer sieht es anders aus. Der Winter wird zeigen, was die trainieren und wie motiviert die werden starten.
Jetzt finden wir uns immer noch in der Offseason. Aber scheint so.
Aber cool.
Und den hat er noch. Oh, der hätte drin sein können.
Ja, ist aber nicht beim Goalie gewesen. Ich hätte das fast gedacht. Der Goalie reklamiert da auch. Ganz klar. Nein, ist nicht der Goalie, der reklamiert. Ist natürlich schwierig aus unserer Moderatorbox das zu sehen. Das ist ein recht flacher Winkel. Wir befinden uns aus ihrer Sicht am linken Spielfeldrand. Das Goal. Ja.
Ich muss mich leider verabschieden.
Ja. Gerade in dem Moment das Goal passiert. Von den Mülheimer. Wir haben es gerade nicht gesehen. Mir in der Kabine war gerade viel los gewesen. So, wir sind wieder zurück, live aus Zürich. Der Jonas hat sich verabschieden, er hat eine Besprechung, weil er selber ja auch spielt für Zürich. Der Ersatz ist unterwegs. Der Andreas Hug, Captain von der Schweizer U21, wird in Kürze da bei uns eintreffen. Oh, geiler Schuss, super gewesen. Könnte auch mal reingehen. Hat den Ball, der Abpraller, super, wenn er den gefischt hat. Canottieri bringt da ein bisschen Ruhe ins Spiel. Schiesst an. Ja, das war wirklich ein satter Schuss, ein bisschen hoch. Weitschuss. Ja, das ist zu wenig weit. Das Spielfeld ist natürlich auch ziemlich lang. Jetzt haben wir da den Andreas Sugbüs.
Guten Abend miteinander.
Ja, wir sind in der zweiten Halbzeit, werden wir jetzt dann sein. Canottieri gegen Mülheim. 2:1 für die Römer ist es soweit. Wir sehen ein gutes Spiel, ist spannend, gibt auf beiden Seiten ein paar Sachen, die man besser machen können, aber im Großen und Ganzen muss ich sagen, macht Spaß zum Zuschauen. Ich muss auch sagen, das Niveau an dem Turnier ist natürlich auch sagenhaft hoch. Also ich finde, das ist ein super Turnier. Das Niveau stimmt, was meinst du?
Ja, die kommen natürlich auch überall. Ich meine, die kommen ja von Dänemark, Holland, Frankreich, Italien.
Polen,
Genau, ja.
Ja.
Wir sind recht weit ausgeschöpft, ja.
Ja, es ist natürlich... Was vielleicht Zuschauer interessieren könnte, ist, dass es ein Einladungsturnier ist. Das heisst, es kann nicht einfach jeder kommen. Es kommen schon Teams, die wirklich wollen und auch das Potenzial haben, um da mitzuspielen. Es sind da nicht so Vereine dabei wie... ja, wir sagen jetzt keinen Namen, oder?
Ja, ich glaube, es sind irgendwie so um die 25 Anfragen und genommen, ich glaube nur etwa 12. Da gibt es glaube ich eine Ausselektionierung.
Das kann sein, ja, das weiss ich jetzt nicht ganz genau. Man sieht jetzt hier, wie die Teams da Taktik durchgehen. Das sind natürlich Mülheimer ein bisschen besser gelohnt, die jetzt vorne sind.
Ja, es wird immer besprochen, was man nicht so gut gemacht hat und was man muss achten. Meistens besprechen sie das mit dem Coach, wenn sie keine haben, einfach der Teamcaptain meistens übernimmt das Ganze. Und wenn es dann wieder losgeht, ist das gleiche am Anfang. Stellt sich die 5 wieder auf die Linie. Es sind ja meistens 8 Spieler mit 3 Auswechseln. Und auf 5 geht es dann los. Die Blau,
Mülheim, ja.
Mülheim macht sich jetzt sogar parat.
Genau, ja. Wie ist das bei dir so in der Pause, wenn ihr jetzt mal keinen Trainer habt? Bist du eher einer von, es gibt ja die Ruhigen und die dann viel sagen und alles besser wissen. Was bist du eher einer, wo jetzt in der Pause...
Ja, ich würde mich selber als auch eher ruhig schätzen, sage dann aber schon meine Meinung, und was ich im Spiel selber nicht gut gemacht habe. Also, es wird einfach nie beschuldigt, einfach immer ein Team, es gibt nur ein Wir, kein Ich und kein Du, oder? Ja, und als Captain ist das auch meine Rolle, um das so zu machen. Manchmal weiss ich auch nicht genau, was sagen und dann sagst du einfach immer das Gleiche, weil...
Ja genau, die guten Alten, die machen wir jetzt fertig, einfach
genau,
Motivation aufpushen. Ich meine, taktisch finde ich ist meistens gar nicht so wichtig in der Halbzeitpause. Das schaust du schon vor dem Spiel detailliert an, wie spielst du gegen welchen Gegner.
Das ist definitiv so und eigentlich ist ja jedem klar, wie er muss spielen. Er darf keinen Scheiß Spaß spielen und wenn er muss spielen.
Ja genau.
Nein, eben.
Ein schönes Anspiel gewesen. Lässig zum Zuschauen. Ich glaube, in der Pause ist wirklich wichtig, um die Motivation aufzuheben und wirklich nochmal... Es sind 20 Minuten, es sind intensive 20 Minuten, aber da muss man einfach müde vom Spielfeld gehen. Für das braucht man natürlich auch Motivation. Auch wenn man hinten ist, wie jetzt Canottieri, die müssen da... Du siehst das anders?
Nein, das ist definitiv so. Ich finde auch, du gehst in das Spiel rein, gibst 3 bis 5 Minuten Vollgas, wenn auch nur eine. Aber die muss einfach voll sein und dann gehst du wieder raus wechseln.
Ja, genau. Trinkst etwas und kommst wieder zurück. Oh, was für ein dummer Ball.
Und jetzt der Konterball.
Das ist genau das, was wir besprochen haben, was nicht passieren darf. Konzentriert aus der Pause rauskommen ist einfach wichtig.
Das passiert natürlich alles schnell, wenn man müde wird. Das wird eigentlich nach der Pause nicht passieren.
Jetzt, also ich meinte, das geht go. Alter, wie kann man den nicht machen?
Aus leeren Goal ist natürlich der Druck.
Yes.
Ist so etwas Einfaches und jeder macht den und die einen kommen nach dem Druck nicht klar und dann vielleicht auch ein bisschen nervös. Säuerliche Hände und dann geht er drunter. Haben natürlich die anderen Glück gehabt.
Ist natürlich auch, wenn man voll geht, so nur Sprint und vielleicht schon 1-2 Mal hin und her paddelt ist, dann hat man müde Arme und dann kann es wirklich manchmal sein, dass er einem halt einfach rausrutscht. Da sehen wir jetzt ein Foul. Mila ist schon wieder im Ballbesitz. Jetzt gefallen es mir viel besser, die Spiele. Die gehen für den Ball, die gehen für den Konter.
Die gehen, ja. 4 am Ball.
Der Captain, der Ludwig.
Ballverlust wieder doof können getötet werden.
Ja, da gibt der Schiri ganz klar Vorteil.
Und jetzt geht es wieder auf die andere Seite.
Das Blatt hat sich ein bisschen gewendet. Ich habe vorher das Gefühl gehabt, Canottieri geht mehr, die wollen das Goal, aber irgendwie hat sich das Blatt jetzt total gewendet in dieser Halbzeitpause. Das ist eigentlich noch lustig, das sieht man nicht so oft.
Nein, das merkst du relativ schnell, wenn sie es wollen, dann geht es ab und wenn sie es dann nicht wollen, dann sehen sie es halt nachher den Fehler und dann
Genau.
Und es meistens nicht so gut. Und dann gibt es einen schlechten Pass, wie jetzt gerade das dort.
Ja, und ganz ein dummes Foul. Der Schiedsrichter hat es nicht gesehen. Lustig. Ist meiner Meinung nach ist abgeschützt gewesen vom Stefano Monte. Aber ja, wenn es der Schiedsrichter anders sieht, ist es so passiert. Oder?
Das passiert halt im Spiel, wenn man findet es nicht ganz fair, aber das gehört halt auch zum Spiel, dass wenn man Fehlentscheidungen gibt, wo dann wenn man das Spiel sogar entscheiden und
Genau, ja. Gut, was für ein satter Schuss oben rein.
Roma macht eins noch rein, sehr diskret gewesen, tipptopp.
Super angefangen. Genau das, was ich gesehen habe. Anfahren, schiessen und einfach mal.
So Ruhe sind sehr wichtig, oder? Jetzt ist dann wieder 2-2.
Jetzt ist alles wieder offen, es ist unglaublich.
Das bringt natürlich noch ins neue Enthusiasmus ins Spiel. Jetzt sind sie wieder motivierter, das ist schon so, da kommen sie raus mit ausgestreckter Brust.
Nimmt mir jetzt Wunder, ob man es auch sieht im Spielverlauf.
Ja.
Ich meine jetzt dort auf der linken Seite
der Paolo
gegen den Olle. Der Paolo gegen den Olle. Ja, da muss der Paolo einfach dagegen können heben, das ist so viel grösser.
Ja.
Das kann nicht sein, meiner Meinung nach.
Aber jetzt wird gekämpft. Der Seite wird gekämpft.
Man merkt, das Goal hat nicht
links wird gekämpft und der muss den Platz holen. Schuss, Glück gehabt.
Schuss.
Letzte Berührung von Roma. Und Roma wird sich da den Ball holen und der Konter geht. Wenn das 3:2 ist, Damian, was meinst du?
Sieht gut, ja, ich glaube, es gibt keinen Konter. Der wird abgebrochen, probieren es sauber. Sie haben 6 Minuten Zeit, 50 auf der Shotclock, da kann man easy auch mal einen sauberen Angriff machen. Nur Runde wechseln, wie sie es gemacht haben, super. Ich finde das gut, die richtige Entscheidung, muss man nicht jeder nehmen.
Ist so, wenn man jetzt da fast zu überraschen und dann probiert man irgendetwas zu zwingen, wo es eigentlich gar nicht geht und das bringt dann auch nichts.
Ja, genau. Besser einen schönen Angriff, anstatt jeden Ball wieder verlieren nach 10 Sekunden.
Das macht auch Mühe, das macht auch viel aus für den Kopf, wenn man den Ball lang kann heben, kontrolliert das Spiel kann führen.
Wenn man nur immer Verteidigung gewinnt, dann gewinnt man das Spiel nicht. Ausser man macht halt einen Haufen Konter, aber ja, das sollte im normalen Spiel eigentlich nicht passieren. Jetzt habe ich gar nicht so recht mitbekommen, wie sie den Ball gewonnen haben.
Mülheimer geht das Ganze eher ruhiger, er wird nicht so schnell gefahren. Probiert es trotzdem, nein, mal probiert trotzdem.
Gut, das ist jetzt nichts. Da muss man jetzt ganz offen und ehrlich eingestehen. Den Schuss hätte er nicht müssen.
Nein, das wird sicher besprochen nachher, das war einfach nur scheiße gewesen.
Dürfen wir dann so Sachen überhaupt sagen? Da?
Darf man fluchen?
Ja, das
mich wundern, wieder zuhören.
Ja?
Ich will wieder zuhören.
Ja, macht doch uns einen Kommentar.
Ja, was einer gesehen ist, wieder so zuhören.
Wir grüßen natürlich alle ganz herzlich, die zuhören.
Ja.
Die frisch eingeschaltet haben, Canottieri in Grau, schwarze Boot, rote Helm gegen Mülheim. Blaue Boot, schwarze Weste, weiße Helm.
Das ganze Spiel ist immer unentschieden, es steht 2:2 und das Spiel geht noch 4 Minuten und 45 Sekunden.
Die Mitte offen, zieht ihn nicht ab.
Probiert, täuscht da, spielt ihn wieder zurück.
Ich finde, auch wenn er Goal ist und vielleicht nicht der beste Schuss hat, durch die Mitte kannst du mal gehen. Die war so offen gewesen, oder?
Das stimmt, ja, da müsste einfach einer fahren und Fehlpass von Roma.
Das ist jetzt wirklich nicht gut gewesen.
Und sie gehen.
Jetzt gehen sie. Ja, aber es ist...
Und wieder Fehlpass. Roma wieder am Ball.
Das
macht dann einen Weitschuss, er probiert ihn nicht, Pass, sie gehen wieder ruhiger, das Ganze.
Sie haben Zeit.
Sie brauchen nur ein Goal und das Spiel ist im Sack.
Ich weiss jetzt gar nicht, wie sie die Tabellen aussieht bei ihnen, ob sie den Sieg brauchen oder nicht. Aber ich glaube, das ist so vom Niveau her, ohne jetzt frech zu sein, nicht die höchste Begegnung, die wir das Wochenende werden sehen.
Das ist definitiv so, da gibt es noch ganz andere Teams.
Ich glaube, das ist bei beiden das Ziel weiterkommen. Und dann wenn sie natürlich nicht überraschend nach... Oh! Nicht drin, ja.
Mila mit am Ball und jetzt gehen er allein. Probiert das.
Ja.
Probiert. Und Goal!
Wunderschön!
3:2 für Mülheim, so gut.
Hinter der Mitte. Schöner Schuss gewesen, kann man nehmen.
Darf man nicht Nerven verlieren, hat er nicht gemacht und dementsprechend
manchmal trifft man das leere Goal von 5 Metern nicht und der macht es von der Mitte.
Ist so, ja.
Ja, manchmal muss man halt auch einfach mal die Eier auf den Tisch legen. Oder?
Ja, das ist definitiv.
Hat er gemacht, hat es gut gemacht, wer trifft, hat recht.
Jetzt ist Roma natürlich in der Eis hinein drin und die müssen jetzt schon ein bisschen Gas geben.
Jetzt sind es nur noch 3 Minuten für Rom, oder? Das muss man auch sehen.
Aber da ist noch jede Haufen Zeit, das ist nicht im Fußball, wo 3 Minuten vorbeigehen in einer Sekunde, sondern das Spiel geht da 2 10 Minuten und dementsprechend sind 3 Minuten sehr lang für eine Halbzeit.
Ja, ich finde auch, dass sie können es machen. Wichtig ist jetzt kein dummer Ballverlust.
Ja. Sie müssen den sicheren Schuss haben, der hundertprozentige. Der schießt, muss wissen, er muss rein, sonst wird er nicht gespielt.
Ich hätte jetzt den auch als Foul gegeben, das ist irgendwie nicht so ein schöner Schutz. Oh, das ist dumm. Nein, das darf nicht passieren.
Das ist genau das, was wir gesagt haben, das darf nicht passieren. Und der Konter geht. Könnte das der Knickbruch sein für Roma? Nicht, hä? Nochmal gerettet, sehr gut.
Danke schön ab.
Und jetzt müssen sie anfangen ruhig zu spielen.
Jetzt müssen sie einfach rein schaufeln, mit Speed anfahren und dann einfach einen richtig satten Schuss ins Filet aufhauen oder irgendwo.
Die müssen einfach wissen, dass wenn er schiessen, dann muss der Schuss drinnen sein.
Ja.
Da darfst du nicht irgendwie den Held spielen und das Gefühl haben, du musst noch von irgendwo schiessen.
Nein. Wenn du bist, können wir natürlich Schlenzer immer ganz cool.
Ja, das ist natürlich mega cool, ja, dann siehst du. Und Schuss.
Oh,
und
genau
Goal!
so,
Genau!
so.
Schön angefahren, Platz geschaffen und Goal geschossen. Es steht jetzt 3:3. Und das Spiel wird jetzt ein bisschen spannender.
Jetzt gehen beide. Beide wollen den Sieg. So viel Goal. Ist schön zum Schauen.
Jetzt sind sie wieder motiviert. Jetzt müssen sie gehen.
Oh.
Fehlpass nochmal Glück gehabt.
Ja. So Sachen dürfen nicht passieren.
Nein,
nicht in den letzten 2 Minuten. Das man muss sagen, es ist eine solide Leistung von der Schiedsrichter. Rote Mühle pfeift das Spiel.
Links wird gekämpft, der wird krampft und Platz freigestellt. Er macht ihn, er macht ihn nicht.
Starke
Eckball.
Leistung vom Goalie, muss man sagen.
Jetzt muss er sich wieder stellen.
Dort ist wirklich um jeden Zentimeter gekämpft worden und er hat es gut gemacht. Wirklich.
Man muss sich in dem Spiel immer stellen, man muss den Mann haben, der geschieben kommt, und man muss den Mann haben, der anfährt. Und die Paddel müssen einfach stehen, wenn geschossen wird.
Man muss halt auch einfach mal dort hin, wo es weh tut. Jetzt sieht man da ganz schön auf der rechten Seite die Hände aneinander, das tut weh, aber ja, keiner will natürlich da... Oh!
Oh, und er wird Lob und wieder Eckball. Das ganze Spiel geht noch eine Minute.
Hat er es cool machen.
Jetzt rechts wird gekämpft.
Man sieht da den Jan gegen den Paolo. Die geben sich's gut, das finde ich lässig.
Paolo ist von Roma und der Jan ist von Mülheim.
Jetzt sehen wir es dann wieder losgehen. Jetzt sieht man schön, wie die Paddel aneinander sind und wirklich da, die schenken sich nichts. Es geht natürlich auch darum, zum zu zeigen, hey, ich bin voll da.
Ja.
Es darf dir auch ein bisschen wehtun, wenn ich da bin.
Was machst du da, wenn die das Gefühl hat, da muss ich da ein fahren oder mit den Fingern drauf gehen? Ich meine, da im Gemulde, da siehst du ja nicht, wenn dir da einer das Paddel über die Finger schlägt.
Ich bin eher einer von denen, vielleicht beim ersten Mal entschuldige mich, wenn es mir passiert. Aber wenn es dann wirklich der Gegner umgeht und alles, dann habe ich keine Hemmungen. Dann musst du halt einfach auch mal einen bestrafen, gehört halt dazu.
Das ist ja so, das lernen sie es nicht. So, das Spiel geht nach 15 Sekunden. Macht jetzt etwas raus, es ist 3:3. Probiert den Schuss nicht, er probiert
Roma
doch.
Geht raus,
Er macht den doch und er trifft!
Oh,
Mülheim geht zu 4:3 in Führung. Es geht noch 5 Sekunden, das Spiel ist so gut wie gelaufen.
Kein Timeout zwischen den Goal.
Das Spiel wird beendet, Mülheim gewinnt mit 4:3.
Ja, haben es gut gemacht, super abgespielt.
Fehler
Ich
von
habe nicht
Roma.
verstanden, wieso ist Roma jetzt raus? So ein taktisch wirklich nicht intelligent gewesen.
Nein, aber das Problem ist, der, wenn man rausgeht, wird einfach das Goal leer, oder?
Eben.
Und es ist einfach zu gefährlich bei den letzten 10 Sekunden rausgehen. Da muss einfach Druck kommen und keiner darf mehr schiessen.
Gut, sie haben in dem Fall einfach unbedingt den Sieg wollen. Sie haben den Ball wollen.
Ich glaube auch. Und das ist einfach das Problem. Das ist einfach der Knickbruch, oder? Sie können mit einem Punkt von dem Feld gehen. Jetzt mal noch verteidigen, aber...
Und wenn du gehst, dann musst du gehen.
Ja, dann musst du so halbpatzige Scheiße, das wird nicht akzeptiert.
Hey, dann musst du unter dem Mann drunter. Dann paddelst du den mal einfach 4 Meter weg, einfach dass er merkt, du bist da. Dann schiesst er auch nicht mehr so locker, oder?
Und sonst passiert genau das, was wir jetzt gesehen haben.
Ich meine, das war kein schwieriger Schuss gewesen.
Nein, gar nicht.
So, Teams sind fair, Handshake, super Sache. Das nächste Spiel, das wir hier haben, ist Idroscalo gegen Mila. Stimmt das?
Wir sehen uns hier nochmal die Highlights vom Spiel. Wir werden dann nochmal durchgeschickt, das ist das Goal und das Leere. Wobei.
Schön.
Sehr schön.
Das Goal gefällt mir super gut. Schön
da links alles offen und Schuss und drin.
Aber auch Treppe auf der richtigen Seite angefangen.
Stimmt, von links nach rechts wieder rüber gespielt. Der unterschied den weg, heißt Paddel weniger
super.
Und drin.
Eigentlich wie es im Lehrbuch steht.
Genau, ja. Da der Lob knapp geschafft.
As simple as that. Man muss ja den Sport auch nicht neu erfinden, oder?
Das ist definitiv so, ja. Da ist eben der Fehler flustig, wenn alle Uhr und der Dreier gar nicht richtig einen und das ist Goal.
Ah gut, das ist zwar noch halb rückwärts gestanden. Ja gut, da musst du den Schuss nehmen. Da ist ja keine Zeit mehr.
Den Schuss musst du auf jeden Fall nehmen, ja.
Vielleicht hätte er noch Zeit gehabt, um ihn einmal zu spielen. So, wir machen eine ganz kurze Pause bis zum nächsten Spiel. Bis später. So, wir sind zurück. Jetzt kommt ein guter Match. Idroscalo gegen Rheinland. Idroscalo Italien, Rheinland Holland. Wir bekommen da gerade lässige Bilder ins Studio geschickt über, wie dass sie am Match schauen sind. Super lässige Sache. Freut uns natürlich, dass ihr da am Schauen sind. Das Spiel hat angefangen. Den Sprint haben die Holländer können für sich entscheiden. Oh, ein satter Schuss, gerade zu Beginn des Spiels. Super. Muss einen Abstoß geben. Ja, ist noch einer dran gewesen. He? Die Spieler reklamieren. Es hat keiner dran gewesen. Ich hätte es auch so gesehen, ganz ehrlich gesagt.
Definitiv, Damian. Dass man da noch rauskommt, Idroscalo ist ein italienisches Team und Rheinland kommt von Holland.
Haben beide auch einen schönen Anfahrtsweg gehabt.
Und Schuss.
Ich muss sagen, die Holländer, die schiessen halt auch wirklich. Die haben scharfe Schüsse.
Ja, die ziehen auch schön über den Kopf, dass man da die Hebelwirkung hat, auch als Mensch,
Ja.
oder? Und dann kommen die, oder? Aber wenn natürlich dort zu viel Pallen stehen, dann ist es gar nicht so einfach, Damian.
Ja. Ich schaue halt gerne den Holländern zu. Ich finde, die machen ein super schönes Spiel.
Ja.
Dynamisch, alles.
Da, blinder Platz, Vierer schießt und wieder Eckball.
Nein, der Goalie
Ja,
hat ihn. Nein.
nicht gesehen, mein
Fast
Fehler, ja.
Break, ja. Jetzt der Konter, die Möglichkeit zum Kontern.
Idroscalo geht und wieder Ballverlust.
Es darf nicht sein, dass er zweimal den Ball nicht sieht.
Rheinland wieder am Ball. Rheinland probiert da etwas, die Verteidigung ist noch nicht ganz aufgestellt, probiert da hinten durch.
Cool.
Nur noch 2, 3 Paddel, probiert etwas.
Oh, schön gefischt.
Und macht dann, oh, was für ein Pech. So eine muss man einfach mal sehen, Wiederholung. Schlänzt unten durch, leider in oberen Latte.
Ist natürlich schön zu sehen, wenn sie sogar in der Wiederholung scharf sind. Das ist einfach... Oh, jetzt. Konter, live vor dem Goal. Ja,
Idroscalo macht den. 1-0 für Idroscalo. Seht man da, Konter. Vierer muss sich entscheiden, geht auf rechts, leider ein bisschen zu langsam. Und das ist eigentlich meistens eine 100%ige Torchance für den Schützen. Und somit führt Idroscalo 1-0.
Der Torschütze Nummer 4, Tommaso Ricciardi. 1-0 Idroscalo.
Rheinland greift wieder an. Sie probieren dann mit der Treppe. 3 Mal drin. Kein Glück, kein Ball. Nimmt Foul. Probiert 1-1. Unentschieden.
Cooler Match.
Ist ein Foul gewesen. 3er führt aus, hebt auf, präsentiert ihn und schlänzt ihn schön ein.
Ganz klares Goal. Super. Das muss sein. Auch gut gemacht vom Schiedsrichter. Ich finde es ein guter Match. 2,5 Minuten, 2 Goal. Kann man schauen.
Rheinland verteidigt wieder. Die Zuschauer jetzt da sind das Spiel noch nicht so ganz kennen. Damian, wie verteidigt denn da so eine Mannschaft?
Rheinland sieht man jetzt ein ganz klassisches 3-1. 3 sind hinten in einer Linie aufgestellt. Die Seitenspieler haben da ganz klar die Aufgabe, einfach die Spieler draussen behalten, möglichst weit die Spieler wegdrängen vom Goal. Dann der Center, wie man jetzt da sieht, hilft, dort wo der Mann gebraucht wird aber oft zurückgebunden durch einen sogenannten Centerspieler, der das Ziel hat, sich vor dem Goal zu positionieren und den Ball, die Passstation quasi darzustellen. Und dann vorne, da jetzt die Nummer 7, sollte eigentlich den Speed von den Spielern nehmen. Muss jetzt da schauen, auf welchen soll er gehen. Jetzt entscheidet er sich für Sydney, macht es schön, lässt sich zurücktreiben. Und jetzt sieht man es genau. Der einer, also Sydney, ist nicht dort gewesen.
Gewinnt den Ball, jetzt ist der Konter. Rheinland geht. 2-1. Oh, fast noch den Ball verloren. Muss den Führer
Jetzt,
spielen,
den
vor
muss er
sein
spielen.
Boot. Jetzt neben jetzt muss er...
Ich glaube, er macht ihn.
Ich glaube auch, ja.
Hä?
Nein, warten, suchen, schauen.
Ist nicht zufrieden mit dem Winkel, oder?
Noch einer mit Speed und der muss einfach oben links und...
Ja, ist der nicht drin? Ich meine, das ist hinten aber. So gut, so gut.
So, das leere Goal müssen wir oben links zielen und der müsste eigentlich drin sein. Leider ist, wenn man so mit einem gewissen Druck könnte, nicht alle
Oh, ein
umgehen.
Weitschuss. Und er ist drin. Der ist ja mal weit gewesen.
Da hat man es leider gar nicht gesehen. Die Wiederholung wird sicher gar kommen.
Vom Nummer 9, wenn ich das richtig gesehen habe.
Leider nicht, man sieht es leider nicht. Nummer 9 hat einen Konter gemacht. Das war leider während der Wiederholung gewesen, wo man es nicht ganz sieht.
Lässiges Spiel. Super schön zum Schauen.
Aber Damian, jetzt hast du mir das vorher mit dieser Dreierlinie erklärt. Kann man dann den Goalie, den könntest du einfach wegschieben, dann kannst du aufs leere Goal
Goalie, wenn er das
schiessen.
Paddel oben hat, den darfst du nicht verschieben. Das ist ja eine spezielle Regel für die, die das nicht wissen. Weil er hat ja keine Möglichkeit, um sich zu wehren. Der kann ja nicht paddeln in der Zeit, wo er das Goal verteidigt. Wie man jetzt sieht, jetzt drückt es schön raus. Ah, sie haben den Ball gewonnen. Ja.
Das Gala ist am Ball und geht das Ganze ruhig an. Rinla muss ich jetzt wieder stellen.
Ist natürlich 2-0 für Idroscalo, die mühen nicht. Die mühen natürlich. Die können da jetzt also mal eine Runde easy nehmen.
Ruhig spielen da wieder.
Ruhig, genau. Vorne sich aufstellen.
Genau, kühlen Kopf bewahren.
Jetzt sieht man es genau. Der Captain, Nummer 1. Excuse. Der Di Maria stellt sich im Center als Passstation. Er wäre gut gestanden, aber man muss natürlich auch nicht jeden Pass nehmen, vor allem wenn der Gegenspieler so nahe ist. Oh, schön auslassen.
Einfach zur Information, das Go ist da falsch. Es wäre eigentlich 2:1 für Idroscalo und Rheinland hat nur einen Punkt. Ich hoffe, der Schiri wird das irgendwann der Halbzeit wieder ändern. Das ist so erwischt. 3:2 live am Goal.
Ja, die gute Schuss, das weiss man.
Schön abblockt. Idroscalo immer noch am Ball. Glück gehabt.
Jetzt sucht er einen, der mit Speed kommt.
Spielt ihn wieder raus und das Ganze wieder ruhig angegangen. Rheinland müsste sich jetzt wieder stellen.
Sie stehen gut. Haben natürlich auch noch keinen Druck. Was ist denn deine Position jetzt da bei dieser Verteidigung, die man da so sieht?
Also ich spiele am liebsten immer auf der Linie, wie der FIFA, meistens auf der linken Seite, ich kann am meisten spielen. Ich kann aber natürlich in der ganzen Linie wechseln und es spielt eigentlich keine Rolle, ob du rechts, links oder Center spielst. Es ist einfach, jeder hat seine gewisse Vorlieben, wenn ich zum Beispiel die Linksseite, einfach weil ich es schon immer gemacht habe. Ich glaube, früher noch einfach einer rechts besser war und dann wirst du so,
genau.
trainiert gezogen, oder?
Du wirst dort angeschickt, was einer braucht.
Genau, und das übst du und das ist dann so deine Position. Aber
satter Schuss von Di Maria.
man sieht es ja gerade in der Wiederholung. Der Dreier
organisiert.
schiebt wieder Platz, dass der eine kann schiessen. Man sieht, das Kanopolo ist ein Teamsportart. Da kannst du nicht allein durchfahren.
Man muss füreinander.
Im Kanopolo da gibt es kein Ich und kein Du, da gibt es nur ein Wir.
Nur wir.
Und das finde ich eben das Schöne am Sport.
Ja, das macht wirklich den Plausch. Natürlich ein bisschen mehr, wenn man gewinnt.
Auf jeden Fall, ja. Aber auch da gibt es, wie im Fußball, Messi und Ronaldos, wo da gewisse Fähigkeiten aufweisen, die andere nicht haben. Die mit einem gewissen Skill und Spielintelligenz es manchmal anders machen wie alle anderen. Wo man als Zuschauer dann auch bewundern.
Ja.
Jetzt
Es braucht natürlich auch so Vorbilder.
Ist
auch
so, ist so. Das ist definitiv so. So lernt man es ja.
Schön
Wird
ab.
wieder geschossen, Idroscalo wieder am Ball.
Die Holländer sind ein bisschen nervös, denkt es mir.
Ich glaube auch.
Die haben eigentlich noch 13 Minuten. Könnten das Zeug langsam mal, aber nehmen jeden Schuss. Gut, sie wissen, sie haben gute Schüsse.
Das ist es so. Man sieht jetzt, es steht 3:1 für Idroscalo. Das ist vom Tisch übernommen worden. Das Score stimmt jetzt also. Das Spiel geht noch 2 Minuten 44. Sie gehen das Ganze ruhig an. Vorne sind wieder 2 am Kämpfen. Die probieren wieder Platz zu schaffen und die 3 fahren immer grundsätzlich an. Sogenannte Treppe und spielt jetzt nach rechts.
Oh,
Zum den Ball durchspielen, probiert irgendwie, spielt ihn nochmal, schießt er.
Coole Trickli muss man auch sagen.
Eckball.
Über den Kopf.
Das ist auch wichtig im Kanopolo, dass man den Ball einfach mal laufen lässt.
Ja, unbedingt. Das ist wie im Eishockey.
Genau. Das macht das ganze Spiel schnell.
Jetzt haben die ein bisschen Mühe, um da den Ball zu haben. Es ist gerade Timeout. Ich weiss gerade auch nicht, wo er ist.
Idroscalo hat sich durch das Tauen natürlich Zeit, um wieder aufzustellen, wieder ihre 3-1-Position zu nehmen, ausruhen, wieder den Kopf reinigen.
Noch einen wechseln.
Genau.
Das sind perfekte Situationen.
Und links wieder kämpft. Wir brauchen den Platz, um da ein Goal zu schiessen. Das geht nicht anders.
Das geht nicht, ja.
Wenn man von weit schießt, dann hast du einfach 5 Paddel vor dir. Und dann wird es sehr, sehr schwierig.
Ich finde, sie verteidigen schön. Sie fahren dann gegen... Ui.
Oh, was für ein Schuss.
Ball ist noch drin.
Ball ist drin, letzte
Jetzt
Berührung
geht's
von
los.
Idroscalo. Jetzt gibt es Kämpfe. Ball darf nicht an die Auslinie. Wird genommen, wird an die lange Linie gespielt. Das Spiel geht weiter. Idroscalo muss ich jetzt wieder aufstellen.
Da leidet natürlich auch das Material. Bei so Aktionen, wenn man auf der Rand fährt.
Schade. Ich glaube, es war ein Lob, wie man es nicht ganz sich berührt. Mo ist berührt oder gibt den Eckball.
Shot Clock resettet. Für die das nicht wissen, was sie am Spielfeldrand sehen, ist die Shot Clock. Sie sehen sie nicht so gut. Was macht die genau, Andreas?
Ja, also im Swisscanoepolo ist es so, man hat, wenn man den Ball gewinnt, hat man genau 60 Sekunden Zeit zum Angreifen. Das heisst, nach diesen, also spätestens bis zu den 60 Sekunden muss der Ball richtig Goal geworfen werden und sonst haben die anderen den Ball. Das macht das ganze Spiel natürlich sehr schnell, das hat es früher noch nicht gegeben. Das hat das Spiel sehr, sehr statisch gemacht.
Ja, und wenn das Team vorher war, hat man natürlich die Ware abgespielt. Oder?
Das ist ja so. Meint somit. Und wieder ein Goal von Rheinland.
Jetzt haben wir wieder zu viel Zeit
gewartet und geschossen.
Schön. Kann man nehmen. 3-2 neuer Score, 1 Minute vor der Pause.
Rheinland hätte das so Goal, wenn so Goal sind wichtig.
Gerade vor der Pause, mega, ja. Jetzt darf jetzt einfach keins bekommen. Was natürlich optimal wäre, jetzt den Ball gewinnen, Konter. Und
Goal, zum Unentschieden. Das wäre natürlich sehr gut. Idroscalo muss natürlich auch ruhig spielen, probiert irgendeinen
dummer Ballverlust. Wieso nehmen sie den Schuss? Das ist mir jetzt ein bisschen fragwürdig.
Sehr blöd, sehr blöd. Rheinland müsste ruhig spielen. Sie können die Zeit jetzt einfach abspielen und nichts da überhektisch zu machen. Es sieht schon wieder recht gemultet aus. Und ich spiele das Ganze ruhig, das ist auch richtig so. Idroscalo muss ich jetzt aufstellen und sie haben noch 20 Sekunden Zeit. Sie müssen den letzten Schuss nehmen. Damian, wieso nehmen sie den letzten Schuss?
Es ist natürlich wichtig, dass man den Ball behalten kann. Solange man den Ball hat, kommt man natürlich auch kein Goal über. Und da ist jetzt wichtig, sie haben Zeit auf den Shot. Oh, jetzt verliert
Ball verloren,
genau
Ball verloren,
das
kommt nochmal einer.
Passieren.
Und jetzt der Ball wird einfach gehabt. 7 Sekunden, der Ball muss nicht mehr gespielt werden.
Sind eins vorne. Genau das ist es. Darum der letzte Schuss. Vorher alles safe spielen. Das darf nicht passieren. So kurz vor Halbzeitpause. Definitiv dummer Fehler.
Jetzt ist Halbzeit. Wir sehen aber die Highlights, die knappen Goals. Zweimal die Latte ist berührt worden. Da sehen wir es nochmal gut.
Sie nutzen es natürlich aus.
Da unten geschlänzt. Und wieder obere Latte, das ist natürlich Pech, Damian.
Ja, das ist, irgendwie steht auch einfach der Wurm drin.
Das ist es. Und manchmal hat man einfach so, da sieht man nochmal, der Konter ist natürlich einfach nur ein Paddel vorne. Tschüss und hier, das ist sehr, sehr schwierig für einen Goalie.
Aber richtig gemacht vom Verteidiger. Das Einzige, was vielleicht auch der Verteidiger anders hätte machen können, ist vielleicht den Spieler noch schupfen. Aber 3 lange dürfen nicht, würde gerade mindestens Gel und Penalty geben.
Da nochmal geschossen, Foul, führt aus und tschüss dir.
Ist lässig zum Zuschauen. 5 Goal, 10 Minuten. Wir hoffen, es geht weiter.
Als Polospieler ist natürlich ganz viele Varianten zum Schiessen. Man kann den Ball unten rechts, man kann drinnen und von links her schiessen. Man kann
du weißt, dass die Leute nicht sehen, wenn du vormachst.
Ja. Ich muss ja das Ganze auch noch üben. Ich mache das mit am Rennen, wir machen das nächste Mal so.
Jetzt da, die Idroscalo wird, ja, die beiden Teams. Jetzt sind Coaches im Einsatz. Sie haben beide Coaches. Man sieht, die werden beide gewinnen. So wie die Coaches da am Rand sind.
Da braucht es einfach mal Motivationsspruch. Da muss einfach mal sagen, jetzt mit der Hand weg.
Ja, du musst halt die coolen Sprüche mal raushauen.
Das ist die grundlegend coole, nur einer im Team, das gibt es, wenn man den haut einfach raus, und das gibt es ein frisches, stimmiges Team. Das ist nicht immer so angesprochen.
Was ich auch noch gerne mache, ist einfach noch ganz am Schluss irgendeinen dummen Spruch, einfach zum... Alle wissen, jetzt müssen wir, und die einen sind dann ein bisschen nervös, dann haust du noch einen dummen Spruch raus, ein bisschen giggeln, tipptopp, und dann legeres Spiel, Vollgas. Da ein bisschen am Trinken. Jetzt sehen wir den Sprint. 2 schnelle Spieler auf dem Sprint. Fast gleich schnell. Ganz klar. Der hat der Holländer mit der Nummer 7, der Jeremy, können für sich entscheiden. Ist natürlich jetzt dafür nicht so ein spektakulärer Sprint. Wir sehen natürlich da schon ganz lässige Sachen. Du, Hugo, machst auch Sprints. Oh, schöner Schuss.
Ich mache eher weniger Sprints, das ist eher eines für die noch schnelleren, natürlich noch schneller im Team, das ist bei uns.
Noch schneller?
Oder der Dominik Staub. Oder sehr schnelle Spieler sind dementsprechend auch ein bisschen leichter. Und jeder Spieler hat so seine Fähigkeiten.
Genau, ja.
Ich selber würde den Sprint nicht mit der Geschwindigkeit machen, sondern mit dem Witz vorne wie 1-zu-1 Kampf.
Ja, man muss natürlich sagen, wir haben beide lange Jahre, wir können den Ball auch aus misslicheren Lagen mal fischen. Ist etwas, was ich mega gerne mache. Ich persönlich finde es lässig, wenn der Ball genau zwischen mir und dem gegnerischen Spieler ist.
Das entscheidet ja auch der Witz, oder?
Ja, dann kann man mal sagen, 1 gegen 1, Junge, schau, jetzt zeige ich dir. Den Ball hole ich schon.
Und das ist dann so ein bisschen, dann kannst du sagen, ja, schau, ich lächle und sagen, ja.
Wenn du gewonnen hast, spielst du Pass, easy, cool.
So die kleinen Sachen im Spiel, die du ausmachst.
Das Nicken, das gehört immer schon dazu.
Ja, genau, das ist einfach Sport, meine Damen und Herren.
Das gehört dazu. Und dann kommen wir jetzt natürlich aber wieder rein, dann wenn es das Retour geben.
Ja, das ist es dann. Das ist das Schöne an dem Sport.
Jetzt ganz schön mit dir kämpfen, wirklich. Man sieht das Wasser schaumen. Die schenken sich wirklich keinen Zentimeter.
Kämpfen sich da durch, Rinla müssen sich jetzt wieder aufstellen. Man braucht noch mal im Aufbau, Simner fährt raus.
Oh.
Hat er da etwas, ist fast zu gut deckt, besser nicht schiessen, nochmal rausspielen.
Sie haben Zeit, sie haben noch 35. Oh!
Ballverlust.
Jetzt könnte es gehen, jetzt könnte es gehen.
Fehlentscheid.
Ja.
Idroscalo müsste den Ball haben. Sie spielen das Ganze ruhig, sie sind 1 vorne und spielen gerade nach 8 Minuten. Es ist noch gar nicht entschieden, da kann noch so viel passieren.
Der Ball ist so einem unmöglichen Ort gelegen. Ein Konter wäre jetzt auch nicht möglich gewesen. Lieber von hinten aufbauen, einmal durchschnaufen, damit dann der Schuss auch reingeht, wenn er muss.
Ist so, ja. Wichtig ist, dass du auch triffst, oder? Dass das Zeug
ja, das bringt ja nichts, wenn du aufs leere Goal und reinschießt. Ja. Ja, jetzt ist es... Oh! Jetzt gibt es Karten so... Entschuldigung, jetzt haben wir doch ein bisschen zu viel geredet. Jetzt habe ich es nicht gesehen. Ich glaube, eine gelbe Karte für unerlaubtes Paddel benutzen von der Nummer 6 Holland, Thierry Webers.
Dann, wenn ich mal korrigiere, es ist Nummer 9, wo da hat müssen raus.
Ah, ich habe nur gemeint, weil... Ja, dann habe ich es falsch gesehen.
Damian, was ist denn so eine gelbe Karte? Was bedeutet das genau?
Das ist jetzt... Ah, es haben beide raus müssen, schau. Jetzt spielen es 4 gegen 4.
Genau, ja. Was ist
ja,
denn so eine gelbe Karte?
Ist ähnlich wie im Hockey, eigentlich 2 Minuten Strafe, jetzt mit den neuen Regeln.
Ja.
Es muss einer raus, wenn es ein Goal gibt, darf er wieder rein. Und das ist natürlich gleichzeitig auch eine Verwarnung wie im Fußball für die Rotkarte. Das heisst, du kannst dann nicht unbeliebig viele gelbe Karten holen. Ja, es ist eigentlich ziemlich simpel. Jeder, der schon mal Hockey geschaut hat, weiss, wie es funktioniert.
Und jeder hat schon mal Hockey geschaut,
ja.
oder? Ja.
Nur bei uns kann natürlich... Früher war es anders gewesen. Früher ist 2 Minuten Strafe durchgelaufen, egal ob man ein Goal bekommen hat oder nicht. Ist natürlich nicht optimal gewesen, es hat das Spiel entscheiden. Darum sind auch selten gelbe Karten gegeben worden.
Das ist so, und jetzt regnet die gelbe Karte schon eher mehr, wie es auch schon geregnet hat, oder? Das
ja.
Ist, also anstatt die Grünen ziehe ich jetzt mal schneller mal in die gelbe. Das ganze Spiel wird so ein bisschen interessanter gemacht, finde ich, so für die Erfahrung ja. Vom Schauen her. Ich finde, die Schiedsrichter können auch mehr Einfluss nehmen, ohne das Spiel wirklich zu beeinflussen. Sie können korrekt, Spieler ja. Wegschicken und wegen dem verliert das Team noch nicht unbedingt. Muss man natürlich schon sagen. Früher war eine geile Karte ein Spielentscheid zum Teil. Definitiv, das ist so. Es sind natürlich, wenn man sich so überlegt, im Hockey spielen es 60 Minuten mit einem Haufen Unterbrüche. Da spielen es 20 Minuten, das ist natürlich im Prozent gerechnet, dann spielst du 10% vom Spiel in Unterzahl, das ist natürlich verrückt. Das ist so. Das zehrt dann auch der Kräfte. Und geschossen wird von der Nummer 4 von Idroscalo. Man sieht es noch, Wiederholung wird durchgespielt. Mittig offen, nur als Paddel, Goalie kann den Ball nicht richtig heben und Goal. So geht es natürlich schnell. Jetzt neuer Stand 4:2 für Idroscalo. Die Italiener machen da den Eindruck, als ob sie die Sachen heimbringen. Wieder der hat glaube ich da. Und Foul. Wenn ein Foul in den 6 Meter tut, dann ist direkt Penalty, ja. Neue Regeln, finde ich super. Finde ich auch super. Das ist einfach wieder ein Kick im Spiel, was ausmacht. Das ist etwas Neues, das ist früher nicht gegeben. Früher hat man nur aus leeren Goal schiessen und das ist meistens eine 100%ige Trefferquote gewesen. Das heisst, der Schütze stellt sich jetzt direkt vor dem Spitz vom Goalie auf und der Rest auf der 6-Meter-Linie. Es ist lustig, es ist so ein bisschen, wie kann man es fast wie im Fußball, wo es nachher weitergeht. Die Spieler warten hinten dran, nicht wie im Hockey. Sie warten hinten dran und dann kommt der Schuss, die Spieler kommen und ab geht's. Jetzt, es wird eine ganz lässige Situation sein. 4 gegen 4, es wird viel Platz haben. Wenn es natürlich einen Abpraller gibt, der spickt nach vorne, dann sehen wir, wie es abgeht. Die Verteidigung steht nicht. Die Angreifer wissen, dass keine Verteidigung steht.
Ist natürlich eine ganz neue Situation, hat man nie trainiert, weil es die Regeln ja erst seit einem Jahr gibt.
Aber Damian, was sind da für Chancen, dass jetzt der Ball da ins Netz hier schon ist?
Die Chance kommt natürlich auf den Schützer drauf an und auf den Goalie, aber ich würde jetzt sagen, 50% musst also aus Sicht des Schützen musst du 100% reinmachen.
Der muss sein, oder? Da bin ich auch gleich.
Kann natürlich auch sein, dass jetzt der Schütz, weil der Schüsse muss, der gefällt wurde, dass er nicht der beste Schütze ist. Vielleicht ist er einer, der da ist zum Blöcke schieben. Und dann ist natürlich dumm.
Das stimmt, Damian. Nach meiner Meinung nach, das ist Schiri nicht ganz gut beobachtet. Ich habe das Gefühl, der Zehner ist gefoult worden.
Nein, es war der Zweier während dem Schuss.
Das ist mein Fehler. Dann muss der das Foul gemacht hat, muss den Schuss auch ausführen.
Was er bekommen hat, ja. Aber aus Sicht des Goalie denke ich, 50% könnte er haben. Aber als Schütz, das ist ja 100%. So etwas kommst du ja gar nicht über.
Das ist natürlich auch ein Witz zwischen dem Zehner und Zweier von Idroscalo und Rieland mit dem Augenkontakt. Ich glaube, da kannst du relativ viel machen.
Ja, die probieren sich jetzt natürlich schon ein bisschen anzustachen. Das ist natürlich lässig.
Ich glaube auch, mit ihm wird diskutiert.
Also sind wir ehrlich, da würdest du auch noch ein Trash-Talk raushauen.
Auf jeden Fall, da könnte 1, 2 Sprüche kommen, und gewisse Blicke, die das Ganze nachher Folgen haben.
Sagst du ihm einfach schon mal, wie sie ihm jetzt reinhaust, oder?
Ja.
Kannst du ihm sogar sagen, wo, weil wenn du es gut machst, dann geht nicht dort mit dem Paddel.
Das ist so, das ist so ein bisschen eine Witzsache. Glaubt das nicht. Das ist ein Spiel. Das ist ein Spiel im Spiel. Das ist das, was mir so gefällt an dem Spiel.
Ja, das ist super. Was ich jetzt nicht verstanden, dass sie es nicht machen. Das ist doch das Beste, wenn der Schiri so lange hat. Junge, jetzt gehst du mir ein bisschen jetzt. Ich
will auch sagen, ja, wobei, das kann natürlich auch gewisse Fairness im Spiel, wo beide Seiten haben. Wenn sie das Gefühl haben, das ist fair gespielt worden, dann machst du so etwas einmal mehr, das ist easy.
Du musst ja nicht, aber so Gelegenheiten, du musst natürlich, ja. Vielleicht können sie auch nicht so gut miteinander reden. Holländisch und Italienisch stehen ja nicht gleich. Wie gut, dass die beiden Englisch können.
Der Schiri hat den Ball an, präsentiert Pfiff und macht den ein.
Ja, super.
Da sehen wir noch Wiederholung, muss nicht nur heben, dass der Ball präsentiert wird, pfeift ab, schießt und ein. Das ist sehr, sehr schwierig für den Goalie.
Eben wie gesagt, der Schütz muss sie machen. Aus Sicht vom Schütz 100%. Der Torschütz Nummer 2 von dem Penalty, der Alex van der Tuichen. Oder irgendwie so, keine Ahnung, wie man das Holländische ausspricht. Der hat auf jeden Fall Holländisch tönt.
Ja, das
Jetzt sieht man wieder einen schönen Angriff.
Aber der Idroscalo hat Zeit, die sind 1-0 vorne.
Man muss natürlich sagen, sie sind in Unterzahl. Sie wollen gar nicht schiessen, dann würden sie den Ball verlieren.
Rieland müsste so definitiv mehr Druck machen, die sind ein Spieler mehr auf dem Feld. Das Ganze geht 2 Minuten aus und sie kommen den Goal über. Also wenn Idroscalo Goal überkommt, dann kann er wieder rein. Rieland bleibt da eher defensiv, das mich zum Fragen bringt.
Ja, ist natürlich klar, sie sind einer weniger.
Jetzt gehen sie da langsam und jetzt gehen sie raus. Das sogenannte Mama, wo jedes
aber das darf keiner vergessen gehen. Das darf nicht passieren. Und schau, jetzt kommt nochmal einer. Hey, die könnt ihr nicht so stehen lassen.
Das ist einfach ein Fehler. Jetzt steht man stehen, 1 gegen 1, wieder die 100%ige und rein.
Ja, aber jetzt musst du auch mal aus dieser Position die linke Seite anschauen. Es kann nicht sein, dass er schon allein vor dem Goal ist und dann kann noch ein zweiter durchfahren. Ich meine, ja. Das ist perfekt.
Da hat man einfach geschlafen als Verteidigung. Da muss mehr miteinander kommuniziert werden.
Wir sagen natürlich, sagt der Fabio, danke vielmals. Den nehme ich.
Den nimmt er einfach, ja. Und so, das sind ja einfache Goal, da muss niemand paddeln, um sich Platz zu schaffen.
Nein, das sind...
Niemand muss da mit Speed kommen, die anderen sind einfach zu dumm.
Ist einfach zu leicht gemacht, sie müssen sich nicht mal ausbauen. Und das Ganze noch in Unterzahl. Das darf ja eigentlich gar nicht passieren, dass einer vergessen wird in Unterzahl. Der Goalie kann ja bleiben und es gibt 4 gegen 4. Ja, die wollen definitiv.
Ist ein Abstopp für Idroscalo, hat zwar noch berührt mit seinem hinteren Heck, wird aber nicht gesehen vom Schiri Stefan Bartl.
Die Frage ist natürlich, ist er schon draussen gewesen?
Das ist eine sehr gute Frage. Vielleicht hat er das auch genau gesehen. Und jetzt wieder der Konter. Müsste sich jetzt langsam aufstellen.
Komplett, sind komplett.
Nicht.
In dem Moment sehen wir dann geht es Nummer 11. Der ist motiviert, man. Jetzt geht er ab. Oh nein, hat einfach schnell führen wollen.
Statt immer noch 5:3 für Idroscalo. Die müssen kein Goal mehr schiessen. Rina müsste langsam rausdrücken und das Ganze auf Mama ziehen.
3,5 Minuten finde ich, kann man gehen. Muss man gehen, wenn man wirklich gewinnen will.
Sollte man gehen, 10 noch nicht frei, man müsste langsam rausdrücken. Gehen sie jetzt auch mit mehr Druck. Man darf nicht falsch an den Ball fahren. Idroscalo spielt sehr, sehr ruhig, weil das ganze Spiel auch sehr kontrolliert macht.
Ja, Und man sieht auch, wie sie schön rotieren, da ist Bewegung drin, die Verteidiger haben Mühe. Das sieht man auch schön, wie da der Vierer von den Italienern, der Tommaso, der hat super viel Platz gehabt. Da kann man den Ball auch mal spielen.
Jetzt und Ball für Rheinland. Jetzt müssen sie aber gehen. 11 verbleibt. Probiert den Rebound.
Ich bin der Meinung, jetzt, wenn sie den Ball verlieren, außer es ist natürlich ein Goal, müssen sie nachher bleiben.
Ja,
das sind jetzt Coaches, die müssen das so kommunizieren.
Die müssen jetzt einmal fahren mit Speed, da kommt, Platz ist schiesst nicht, spielt nochmal raus. Gehen sie das Ganze doch ruhig an, eher nicht, probiert irgendwie alleine etwas zu erwürgen, spielt ihn nochmal durch und jetzt hat er Platz. Und Eckball.
Ecke. Was sie jetzt leider nicht sehen, ist natürlich wirklich schade. Der holländische Trainer. Der ist lässig, wenn er vorher abgegangen ist.
Der will sich fast mehr wie die Leute, die spielen.
Ja, fast wie wenn man am Del Curto zuschaut.
Oh, schöner Pass.
Und auch
er probiert
verliert.
Und wieder Eckball. Rila müsste sich jetzt da langsam etwas einfallen lassen und mehr Druck machen. Da ist kein Mal drin. Da müsste jetzt einer rein. Die können sich wieder von entruhen, die Idroscalo. Idroscalo-Menschen.
Die Idroscalo-Menschen.
Und jetzt probieren sie mehr offensiv spielen. Mehr Männer sind drin, weniger Rückraum. Es ist das Spiel verloren. Fehlpass. Guter Save vom Dreier. Sneakt sich durch, wie er pusht. Trifft nicht. Die Schüsse die müssen besser kommen. Das sind keine 100%ige Schüsse.
Nein, aber sie haben natürlich auch nicht mehr viel Zeit. Man muss sehen, sie sind 1,5 Minuten. Sie müssen jetzt so ein Goal machen. Weil wenn sie es nicht machen, oder sie machen es in 1 Minute, dann spielt Idroscalo ab, ganz klar.
Das ist
sie haben ja Zeit
so,
auf 6 Sekunden auf den Shot Clock. Sie müssen so auch ein bisschen die Ware probieren zu timen, dass es dann aufgeht. Abgestützt!
Es geht nur noch 1:10, nicht wie auf dem Bildschirm oben, wo sie da sehen. Es sind nicht mehr 2 Minuten 0 für die Zeit läuft. Es sind jetzt noch 1 Minute zum Spielen und sie sind immer noch 2 Goal hinten drin.
Jetzt wird es knapp.
Es gibt einen Freistoß, er kann sich stellen, muss den Ball präsentieren, wird abpfiffen. Es sind 3 Paddel vor der Nase.
Was ich nicht richtig finde, wenn sie nicht stellen lassen, muss Timeout sein.
Das muss Timeout geben, ja.
Das ist jetzt ein bisschen schade.
Wird nicht geben.
Fragwürdig, da muss der Schiedsrichter dran denken.
Ist so.
Das könnte spielentscheidend
sein. Die Zeit läuft immer noch weiter, es geht noch 36 Sekunden, sind 20 Sekunden verloren gegangen, sind sehr durchgekommen.
Schöner Rückpass.
Schüss
im ersten Paddel. Das ist, jetzt sehen wir den Tommaso wieder abgehen.
Könnte das der Gnadenstoß sein für Rheinland? Ball spielt er durch, zum Vierer nur noch einmal, spielt am einer
die Maria. Nein!
Nicht getroffen. Abstoß für Rheinland. Rheinland hat das 15 Sekunden für 2 Goal, was eigentlich,
das ist eigentlich
kaum möglich ist. Das Spiel ist gelaufen, Damian.
Das ist definitiv gelaufen. Ist natürlich auch stark gemacht von den Italienern.
Definitiv.
Haben es gut gemacht, wirklich. In Unterzahl haben sie ein Goal schiessen.
Ja.
Letzter Schuss.
Spiel ist vorbei. Das war Swisscanoepolo, meine Herren. Jetzt geht das nächste Spiel los.
Jetzt sehen wir eine lässige Begegnung. Zürich, wo da in einer ganz komischen Konstellation ist. Es sind nicht alles Zürcher. Es ist auch ein Thurgauer und ein Rapperswiler dabei. Und dann spielen die gegen Musa. Jetzt neu ist da nicht mehr der Andreas Hug neben mir, sondern ein alt eingesessener, der Uli. Jetzt haben wir da mal ein paar Sachen raus. Ich muss jetzt natürlich sagen, mit dem Uli haben wir nicht ganz einen neutralen Moderator hier in der Kabine. He? Als alter Zürcher Fuchs.
Naja, ich bin mir nicht so ganz sicher. Auf der anderen Seite haben wir ein italienisches Team. Zu denen haben wir irgendwie...
Ich bin fast ein besserer Draht, das kannst du jetzt aber nicht sagen, oder?
Prossima partita, Ignusa contro Zurigo. Next game, Zurich against Ignusa. I really wonder how this Italian team will do against the really experienced team from Zurich.
Could? Yeah, okay.
Ja, das nächste Spiel Zürich gegen Ignusa. Wir kommentieren das zusammen, der Dario und ich, der Uli. We're going to do that a bit in English, a bit in German e un po' in italiano per Fabio Sauro, così anche lui capisce quello che parliamo qua, l'allenatore non so 2 anni fa dell'Ignusa. E la partita è cominciata, vediamo che vince lo sprint. Yeah, I really wonder how Zurich will do against this really experienced team from Ignusa. They're actually mixed with players from Genoa and some under 21 players, and on the other side, team from Zurich.
Oh, a great shot from number 2.
We already had the first goal for Ignusa, really nice shot. And in the defense for Zurich we have Benelagler playing a really experienced player who normally plays in goal, and then now at the ball Simon Morger, who scores another goal, the number 4. He's normally playing for Rapperswil but now playing for Zurich this tournament. Then paddling back, number 7, really experienced as well, Pablo Kerfer. And let's see if we get a reaction from Ignusa.
They're setting themselves off for another attack. Pass to number 3. He plays back out.
Really nice attack from the number 2, from Krigi.
Oh, there's a timeout.
Zurich. Now we have a timeout.
I don't know what's really going on here. Like the ref is moving to the timetable. Maybe there's a problem with the time.
It's time for a bet.
What kind of bet?
Who do you think who wins this game this time?
Oh, it's of course Zurich. It's my club, so I believe they win.
With how many goals?
They win 5-3.
Wow.
What do you think?
I'm not really sure about that. I think they will draw, actually, even though I would be really happy to have Zurich winning this game.
Another timeout by the ref. Okay.
Zurich plays for the whole tournament with another goalkeeper. Jonas is guarding the goal, and I really wonder how he will do. He's really young, but upcoming goalkeeper. Normally we have Benelagler in goal, which is one of the most experienced goalkeepers in the world. So he's playing in the defense, and instead Jonas is playing.
Oh, there we have a counter.
Now we have a counter attack. Simon Morger again gets the ball, and let's see if this ends into another goal. On the left side we have Pablo Kerfer, who's free, now gets the pass, and do we have a shot?
Yes,
excellent goal, nice score, Pablo.
Very nice score.
2-1, so we're going closer to what you said before. So let's see the reaction from Ignusa this time.
So Ignusa, they take their time, they don't stress. Everything is still possible. No worries.
I really wonder if the Ignusa team will start to move a little bit more in the attack. They're still really static and really easy to read, I think, for the Zurich team. Even the counter-attacks they had before was just not really nice passing. So let's see another reaction from Zurich, if they can score another time. Now we have on the left side the number 11 who is waiting for the pass, but Simon Morger brings it along there.
Wow, nice pass, nice pass.
If he can still score that goal.
Ah,
close one. We have a corner.
Failed on the goalkeeper. Regan.
I think he started to train again a lot or more. Regan. I really wonder.
Like always. Oh, what a nice goal!
He's like the classic Reganator shot. Number 11. That's how he scores. 3 goals for Zurich, 1 goal for Ignusa. Let's see if they can still come up with a reaction.
Very classy shot from Regan.
Yeah, I really wonder if the goalkeeper from Ignusa has a lot of experience, because he wasn't really there now. The goal was just there. Of course, it was a really nice shot. Let's see if they can come up with other things. So they're doing again the same attack. 3 out, 2 in. And then they have problems by finding the next guy for giving him a pass.
I think it's a bit too slow at the moment. They need to go faster. Not just by both, also in the head.
I think so too. They're really static. Now they're always moving up like 3 guys on the back. Then the runs. 1 guy is waiting outside, and then we have a nice try actually.
Nice shot. Very nice saved from Jonas. Another hard shot from outside.
And let's see if they can come up with a little bit more of pressure now. But Benelagler is still trying something really maybe difficult, but Pablo Kerfer is saving this situation. He pulls him out, so the ball is again in Zurich's hand, and now the number 5 Stan gets the ball, and let's see what he does with it. Bennett the ball, and a nice pass to Regan again, who scored the goal before, and he scores again.
What a shot.
I think it's going to be difficult for Ignusa, and they really come back to your bet before. I think you're going to get these 10 francs. They're not really setting up in the defense. Ignusa. They're kind of too late all the time. So unfortunately our score doesn't really work. So we have a score now from 4 for Zurich and 1 for Idroscalo, and there are 3 minutes 25 left in this first part of the game. And now another possibility for a counter-attack. Krigi got the ball, tries to solve the situation by himself, gives the long shot to Bene, which
that's close
may
to the
be
border.
probably out, but no, and another pass, really nice shot, but unfortunately on top of the goal.
Jonas, he originally plays in Berlin for VfB. Very strong player. They just made it into the first league in Germany, the Bundesliga. So I think he's really training hard for this.
Did you already play against him this year?
No, because he just moved up
right.
last year.
Yeah, but you played an indoor tournament some weeks ago, right?
Yes, in Edinburgh.
And you have a new team now for this year.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
It's gonna be another step, no?
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. So let's see if we got a reaction now from Musa. They're still playing with the same strategy. Now the passes enters in the middle, and we got maybe a
penalty, or is it not?
From behind.
What is the ref calling?
Needs to be a foul, and obviously also penalty.
Just a
green
green
card for Pablo Careful, which could be
could have been
easily,
worse.
yes, also yellow card.
But
I think so too.
okay, but is it a penalty or not? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
But normally you should call a yellow card if it's a penalty. Yes, there is it. Yeah, the new rules are a bit complicated at the moment. They need to
implement them a little bit better now.
Yes. We make it. Not a good game for Idroscalo.
No, really unlucky. Let's see how the Zurich guys will do this 2 minutes under pressure. We have some experienced guy on the field. Simon Morgan, who plays since ages, I think, for the national team, though he's still really young. And Krigi at the ball now, in possession of the ball. He's really experienced as well. And now we got Benela Adlerin. I thought this was the right move. He's the one who can hold the ball for these difficult moments, and now even got the possibility to do the run in front of the goal.
So they're pushing out, but Zurich is doing it pretty steady. No failures. There's hard moment on the line.
Now he called a foul, and the ball is being handed over to Musa with another.
Nice catch there.
I really wonder when they start changing their plan in the attack.
Yes.
I mean, now they're playing against the 3 people out, 2 people in, even though they're new entrants, but it ended up in a goal. So
it wasn't a lucky goal, but I think they deserved it because I had a lot of shots, unlucky shots, so totally deserved.
So Zurich actually is not really convinced of what to do. So they're arguing behind the line because they don't know who's going to be the third player in the field or on the field. Now another attack, and not a really safe pass from Bene. And then we have the last shot because the first half is over. Yeah, what do you think about the first half?
Yeah, it's a pretty steady half, man. It's 4-2 for Zurich. That's the score. I wonder how they try to beat Zurich in the second half. What maybe their creative and come up with another an attack, but I think they need to change something.
Yeah, I think so too. And I really wonder if Zurich's actually able to attack, because what they did till now was basically not a really planned attack. They had some lucky shots from Regan 2 times from the left side, and then the counter-attacks they were able to do.
Yes, so
let's take a break and come back in 2 minutes. We have 1 minute already over, so 2 minutes left to the second half.
Okay, we are back in Zurich in Oerlikon in the bath. The two teams are setting themselves off for the sprint. Here we see the team of Zurich.
And let's see if Zurich's going to be able to react after this first.
Okay, we have Simon. He's going for the ball, and he's
another ball. Again, Musa really trains hard during winter.
I guess
you can
it's a
see
foul.
Another foul from Krigi. But I think it's important still to go out and chase them and to get the ball. So let's see how Musa will react. Now they're coming up again with 2 people in, working on the sides. Even though I think these was actually a keeper foul and another keeper foul again. And yeah, they're coming up again with strategy from the beginning. So I think this is going to be hard to score like that.
Yes, we will see how they make it. Like maybe they have some lucky punches.
Yes, I think so too. But actually, I just discovered that Bena now switched to the goal.
Yes.
Yeah,
he's
maybe
playing in the goal for Ruyter, Essen. Very great goalkeeper, lots of experience. Probably one of the best goalkeepers in the world.
And he will play again this year, right? For Ruyter.
Yes.
So Zurich will be... and now we have this lucky shot we were talking about before.
Yes.
Long shot under the...
that's a very long
goal.
I guess it's 10 meters.
Now it's already 4-3. Let's hope my guess isn't going to become true.
Finn is going for the goal. Oh, no. That's a corner. Zurich is attacking again. Krigi with the ball. Back to Bino. A shot. Good save from the goalkeeper down there.
be honest.
Yeah, and actually, Zurich is playing really static as well.
Yes, at the moment maybe they're not so fit. Maybe they trained too less in the winter.
Yeah, that could be one possibility. On the other hand, they're still 4-3 ahead. But I think that shouldn't be a reason to just take it super easy like they do now. So let's see if Bennett can arrange this attack a little bit better, because like that, not even the pressure inside, I think is high enough.
Bine is left-handed, so
Decent pass.
great pass down there.
Then Stan's not actually able to pick the ball up. Let's see how this results. It's a corner. Lucky guy. And we have the 5 guys out for this corner from Zurich. Nobody's inside. Let's see what ends. Pablo is, no, it's actually Quiggy who's going inside again.
Maybe they try to get some time from the table. Another timeout is called by the ref. I think there's a problem with the shot clock. But they're still pushing in the center. Seeing the Morgan down there and Cree. But I think Ignusa is doing a great job in defense right now.
And another shot.
Great shot.
Jonas, really nice. But actually, they were not working really hard in this.
There was no way.
Attack. There was just nothing.
The Zero Angel. He's not
An amazing shot.
Yeah, normally he's not called. Nobody knows him for shooting from the side. So I'm surprised. He
And actually, the guy from Idroscalo was just there waiting.
Yes.
So he wasn't really attentive. Now what Krieg is doing, I think that's what they need to do. They really need to chase them hard already at the beginning. Once they're attacking, they're still trying to do these 2 guys in, not really having any success.
So maybe there's some power gone by Ignusa.
Yeah, then it's always difficult and dangerous once they get the ball in.
That's a foul.
We had another foul
That's
in front of the keeper. Let's see.
Yeah, you could also call a penalty, in my opinion, but the ref is just going for another foul.
Now it's really important to hold position, especially for Benner. It's really good.
You don't go with a lob, with a slow shot. You cannot go over 5 pedals. Kind of impossible down there.
And the results for now are 5 goals for Zurich and 3 goals for Ignusa. We still have 5 minutes and 30 seconds left.
A lot of time for Zurich to take another attack. They just need to take now the 100% chances like this one. Oh!
Unfortunately, no goal.
Bad shot there. The keeper saved it.
And we have the counter attack from Ignusa. Let's see if this long shot gets the goal. But it didn't. So we have another attack from Zurich.
Another
and a wrong
rebound
pass from Benner. I don't really understand what's happening now. The referee called the timeout. It's the timetable who is not working for the moment.
For me, it was a. They should have made a goal. Like the goal was empty. A wrong shot from Benner. I wonder how they call. Okay, number 4 is discussing with the ref. I can understand his worries, he's angry.
I think the timetable just tells the referee that he's actually in charge of the time, just the timetable in front, or the screen is not actually not working. So let's see. How much time we have left?
5 minutes, 30 seconds.
I think that one's not really right. Because no, we had this since maybe 2 minutes. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be some rest for Zurich because they still need a lot of...
So we need to move out if you're organizing a tournament. Also as a player you need to handle the time. Bit unlucky. So a very special scene that we see. Riggin, the scorer of 2 goals in this game, discussing with the ref about the time. Now we have 3 minutes 59 seconds on the shot on the clock. This should be the right time right now. I wonder what they will call, because there was an open shot. I mean,
but I think the referee is an Italian too, so it's easier to understand what he really means by just seeing his gestures.
Yes. I was a bit unlucky there for. I think it's Spain actually. Yes, it's Spain.
No, he's Spanish.
Yes, Spanish. Hopefully they can play on soon, because we are still delayed in the time.
And something we need, or that should be mentioned again, Zurich was just, there were 4 players for about 2 minutes, now there's 5 again. So it's going to be difficult again for Musa.
Yes.
They're still playing with the same tactic, 2 guys on the outside working on the posts, and the other 3 guys outside trying to bring the ball in. Like now, but Benner was attentive enough, so we have another counter-attack. Let's see if Zurich can manage to get this. Regan is actually really fast. Let's see what he's managing to do, and Pablo gets the ball. And is this a goal?
Will he score? It's giving back out.
And this is the famous Regan
shot.
No goal.
Not the 3rd time.
And we have a counter-attack now from this side from Musa. But the goalkeeper actually, or not the goalkeeper, but
also
we have a goalkeeper, someone in goal.
Also world famous Regan sometimes fails. It's normal. But they still 2 goals ahead. So no way to hurry. I think they should push more out right now. It means that
he's actually.
Oh, that's a nice pass.
Just made an amazing pass that ended up in another goal. He's really experienced, playing since ages for Musa. And we have 5-4 and 2 minutes 40 left.
Here we see it again.
And here we see the goal again. An excellent pass. Once they got the ball in, it's always super dangerous.
Unholdable.
And this time it was straight goal.
So there's still 1 goal ahead, Zurich.
And on the field now, Zurich with Krigi, then on the right side now, Simon attacking alone with the ball, tries to bring in the ball and even takes the shot, even though they're 5-4 ahead, 2 minutes to go. Unnecessary shot. Now the counter-attack from Musa.
I can feel them jittering right now. Oh, there's a counter.
But we have a goalkeeper in goal, and Pena, who is trying to chase this guy down.
Yes.
So he's not getting
very well
shot.
done, very well done.
And we have Krigi now chasing the guy in the middle, which seems actually not to be a really fair fight, because this guy is maybe 60 kilos. But we still have 1 minute 30 to go, and 5-4 for Zurich. Let's see if they can get the ball again.
Yeah, there was a foul maybe.
Eugenio now, he's really famous gestures. He freaks out like not even Italians often do. And now he got the ball because it was a clear foul. Everyone's calm. We got 1 minute 18 left. And of course, Musa still wants to score this last goal. He gets the ball again. Nice pass on the post and the ball in the middle. And we have a corner because Jonas was attentive enough.
Number 8. No, 3 was sleeping. Very unexpected pass down there.
Tries to get the ball out.
It's a foul.
Actually takes the foul.
Play on.
Nobody cares about that. We have 1 minute left. The ball will stay in position of Musa for the rest of the game. If they don't,
will he score?
Who falls?
Why isn't he paddling?
And as I told you before, he's a really good player, but his theaters on the field are really famous as well. So he's trying to get a penalty. Instead, there was no touch of his hand and no contact with his hand. So we just have a free shot from the side. Let's see if Priggy and the rest of the team from Zurich can really bring themselves into a good position.
No, but there the foul wasn't there. It was more on the line, I think.
And it's the number 2, Giacomo, who will take this shot, maybe last opportunity.
Who wasn't there?
But he was close to the goal, but we still have a goalkeeper who's not holding up his paddle. Yes, that's where he was.
You can still win your bet, right?
And he tried it with his left hand. That's my hand. I'm gonna be back soon, hopefully. So we have 30 seconds left on the clock. Pablo is trying to get this ball here in the corner. We don't see that on the picture.
The score is still 5-4 for Zurich.
And another pass on the other side. Then Nico chases him
70 seconds to go. So they have one last shot, maybe from outside.
And 10 seconds. We have Jonas in goal.
Oh, what a nice pass.
This goal and the last shot. And fortunately for Zurich, this game is over.
That was close at the end.
Thank you so much for attending this really interesting and close game at the end. So our bets were not that bad, both wrong, but you won because Zurich won this game. But fortunately for Zurich, this was not a goal at the end. So we're going to see the highlights, these amazing shots from long, almost half of the pitch. Not expected from Ben, and he wasn't really ready there. And then another nice shot from Jonas. That one's actually my favorite, I need to say, because nobody really expected that. And Ruyter is favorite.
Maybe we see the one from Reading after that.
And now, this one, I mean, that was just like, they weren't there. He was just alone there.
Yes.
And at the end, maybe their attack, I was criticizing a lot, but they still made 4 goals.
Yes.
Of course, they had some long shots, but that one, that was really nice too. Okay, so we're going to see soon another game.
For now, we take a break and we'll be back in a few minutes.